Ah, the French.
Video games.
Video games. There's one French company that's committed to that same French excellence.
Is this a French accent?
Yeah, that's how French.
Is that a pirate?
Tis I.
Yarr, French.
Sacre bleu.
Some
of them are just for me.
I don't know why the Orson Welles thing broke me, but it did.
Ubisoft, they're up next here.
Vivendi's Ubisoft.
Vivendi Ubisoft. Not yet.
Not quite.
Not quite yet. We'll see. You know, it depends on the lineup here, right? If this is strong, then they sell and everyone's shares are worth more.
Yeah.
If this press conference tanks, if they talk to too many cosplayers in the audience, Vivendi's got their in.
It's true.
The knives are out and they go.
One of those cosplayers, and one of them's a Vivendi agent.
Oh shit.
He's like, I'm here.
They just start parachuting in at the end if they do not meet the metrics required to keep them at bay.
Yeah. If basically they need to save the teen center with a breakdancing competition, and if they don't, then Vivendi comes in and demolishes the teen center.
Is Eric Pope going to breakdance?
Yes, I can confirm that Eric Pope will breakdance. The For Honor has become a dancing game.
Oh, good. Will we see him on stage?
No.
I really want to.
Only in the true state the teen center plays, Miss Tyler will break her ankle at the last minute. She's got a really big number.
And somebody runs backstage like, who can do this?
Pope has been training the whole time and helping her understudy.
But he's the reluctant dancer. He's the one who doesn't, like, as you know, he has a dark history. You know, like
dance.
at some point he was a friend of his was killed in a breakdancing accident.
But his skill is undeniable.
He promised his friend that he would never dance again.
Yes.
But he will climb that tower and he will reveal to all the promise of Ubisoft.
Yeah. So they're looking to go here in a little under half an hour, and they've got a lineup. They've got Watch Dogs, they've got Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, Wildlands.
Is it Ghost Recon Wildlands?
It is.
Ghost Recon Wildlands, yeah.
I played that yesterday.
Yeah.
Can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it until
noon
tomorrow. And I just watched the Watch Dogs I saw the Watch Dogs presentation that they will show in this, and I don't think I can talk about that till this is over. But I didn't get to play the game because they didn't have a kiosk. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. We only had an hour. Let's see. There was that Grow Up listing that showed up that people seem to think is a follow-up to Grow Home.
That's exciting to me.
I wonder if that's a bigger game. Or if they stick with that, like, what was it, like $8 or something?
I liked it for what it was.
Me too.
I don't know. I could go either way.
It also very much felt like an experiment thing as opposed to a fully fleshed out, product.
So maybe the experiment worked, and now it's like, okay, we're going to release a $20, $40 game.
Third-person shooter.
Right.
I would say the experiment worked.
Yeah.
Multiple vines to climb this time. And they reveal the map.
And what else? For Honor. They showed that last year.
I played that last year here, and that was fun. I'm curious to see how it's coming along.
Yeah.
We should get our first decent look at South Park, The Fractured But Whole.
Yeah, right. Eagle Flight VR, they showed that last time. They did just announce that Star Trek Bridge Crew VR game.
The most exciting game of E3.
And the implication in that story was that they had shot a video that had LeVar Burton and Carl Urban and other people playing that game.
Okay.
Right.
And so I suspect that will be a segment here.
Man,
excited.
I hope
So that's
so.
Ubisoft publishing that?
Ubisoft Publishing.
Full disclosure, Star Trek very fine CBS property.
This is from the movie. It's the movie universe, so I don't think
It's actually a
that's...
very fine
I
Paramount
believe that's
property.
Paramount.
Yeah.
If it's LeVar Burton, wouldn't it be like bridging the generations
Yeah, that's
of the
a weird-
show?
But that's the thing. I don't think any.
LeVar Burton
any
does
of the
not belong to
characters.
CBS. It's he did not play. Was not playing Geordie LaForge here. He was
I'll
just,
call Rich Gallup. He's my Star Trek
true.
expert.
He knows more about the Star Trek
very
relationships
disruptive.
than
text
he's
Q.
incredibly disruptive.
Let's get John Delancey on the phone.
Yeah, that thing sounds like Artemis, but VR and fewer players and maybe like more accessible.
But not
and
is it the Artemis team? Did somebody just eat their lunch? It's just like
There have been
I
other
just-
things like that. Artemis isn't the only thing that's been doing that over the last few years. So having a Star Trek license, having a studio with some resources, sounds exciting. VR.
like a licensed LCARS interface, that sort of thing. Well, I guess if it's in the movie universe,
they
then that's a
didn't-
different. That's a different.
When
look.
was the last Bridge Commander game? It'd be like very early 2000s, right?
Yeah. But this is.
I mean, this will be different.
This
I realize,
is you,
but
like one person in the headset playing captain, ordering the other players who are sitting at consoles.
Yeah.
And then there is some form of diplomacy or combat, and like there are different solutions, but it is.
Yeah, the pitch
Yeah.
I heard was like the captain's the only one who can see everything, and then there's like tactical helm and engineering.
Right.
And so it's things like tactical has to drop shields so that engineering can beam on diplomatic survivors.
Like
stuff
limited
that.
energy pool.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of
Yeah, that's,
and that could be cool. That could be
Could
cool.
be very cool.
That could be.
I'm sad I
that-
can't
that
play
could-
ship's counselor, but hey.
That's they got to start somewhere.
Right.
When they can count on like more than 4 people owning a VR headset,
Right.
then they can make an 8-player VR game.
Well, that's not VR. That's just you going to everybody and being like, it's all right. You're
Yeah.
okay.
And
You're
people going,
good,
"Don't
all
touch
right."
me! What, who is this? What's going on?
I'm invisible now.
I've
I'm a
got
gas
the
monster.
virtual reality willies over here.
I'm over here trying to reconfigure the shield, the deflector shield,
Yeah.
to emit a low band tachyon pulse.
The player nobody likes gets assigned to stellar cartography.
So what else?
What else?
Ubisoft.
Yeah, it seems like they'll have a laser tag game. No, I don't.
Just Dance.
Just Dance would make some sense.
We bring
Wild is
rabbits
not
back.
them, is it? That Michelle Ancel.
Are they-
Wild is not.
yeah.
Are they,
under the
are they
Ubisoft.
publishing
Yeah, I
Wild?
think
Are they?
It seems like they are.
There?
I
don't
thought the
know
whole thing is that it was Michel Ancel out on his own.
Maybe
It
you're
is,
right.
I think
but I
that
think
might
you
be
still
Sony.
have
Maybe
that
Sony is
relationship.
putting out Wild.
Yeah.
Was that at Sony last
Maybe.
year? At
I'm going
Gamescom
to
or
look
something?
that
right.
up.
Actually. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, Sony's publishing that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
so
So
not that.
that's we will not see Wild here.
All right, fair
Maybe
enough.
tonight.
Yeah, maybe tonight we'll see.
Yeah.
I hope so. Oh, geez. Yeah.
Other small games. Like they've done over the last few years some smaller projects. You think
Yeah.
we'll see more in the like Child of Light?
The Valiant
yeah.
Hearts.
Yeah,
Valiant
that-
Hearts.
Yeah,
that,
that's true.
that size and scope would make
Size.
sense. They,
Yeah.
So they, Trackmania Turbo, before it came out, they stated that it would have Rift support and that they were going to do PlayStation VR. So they have not made good. Well, obviously PlayStation VR is not out, but they also have not patched in VR support in the PC version yet. So that could be something where they go like, oh, we've made Trackmania VR a different thing because everyone threw up, or so that's still something they kind of have lingering,
Right.
that maybe could get addressed here, but probably not.
What about the rest of the Mania world?
RPG Mania.
Quest Mania,
Questmania.
My
is
bad.
still technically on the books as well. So
Never know.
anything's possible, but
Any
that-
Far Cry stuff we'll see?
I don't.
DLC?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I think it's
just
way
came
too
out.
soon.
I bet they would talk about the Assassin's Creed movie a little bit here, and maybe
Yeah.
have
Yes.
another clip
Yeah.
of that
Like an
to show.
extended clip.
I hope not
Wait,
extended.
you think they'll
but-
already do the movie stuff?
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
absolutely are
They'll
invested in that
mention
thing.
it, but I hope they don't.
It's a long shot, but I could almost see them talk about next year's Assassin's Creed game.
Right.
Like I
Yeah.
I
Maybe put a
predicted
name on it or
Yeah.
something like
just
that.
kind of say like, hey, and hey, here's like a brief
setting.
tease.
extremely short teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since like the setting supposedly leaked already,
Yep.
like they may just want to get in front of it.
Is that the Egypt thing? Yeah,
Egypt
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, it feels like if they don't come out, someone else will come out for them
Yeah.
with more detail.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Nothing
usually
is
how it
safe.
goes with their games, right?
When you have 30 studios, like, yeah,
Right.
you're going to have a leak.
There has not been a Splinter Cell game in a little bit.
Yeah.
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 And maybe we're due, but
Maybe.
I stick to my belief that it would be backward compatibility announcements as opposed to a new Splinter Cell game.
Sure.
What was Blacklist the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one with big plane.
I
always
feel
in
like
the air.
that
It
was
didn't-
like
it
well
didn't light it up,
received, but I just didn't see a lot of people talk about
It wasn't as
it.
good as
Yeah.
Conviction. Conviction was great.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. That's the only one I ever really liked was Conviction. I thought they did a really good thing with that, and Blacklist did not do it for
Some
me.
of those original Xbox games were pretty good.
yeah.
Fucking Pandora Tomorrow multiplayer.
Any Siege
Chaos
stuff, you
Theory.
think?
Good soundtrack.
Well, they might touch on that because if that's been like a successful like games as a service thing, that might be a time for them to say like this thing we put out is very great. We are going to put out more stuff. They just talked about that Division DLC stuff at
Yes.
Microsoft, but maybe they recap and reiterate that here.
Esports talk slash people talking as if they're esports.
Right. I was
don't
going
know
to say like that's Siege and maybe For Honor.
Yeah.
Like those are their
Yeah.
two
Oh,
big
I hope they don't do
multiplayer
that for
things,
For
right?
Honor.
Oh,
Yeah.
they definitely will.
Oh.
It's Pope just
That
coming
game is-
out and
Yeah.
just going like it's Pope playing his character from Roundabout, just going
Yeah.
esports.
He loves esports.
Woo! Yeah. Like that. Just over and over.
Okay.
20 minutes of that.
Yeah. You do a good Pope.
Thank you.
That would still be more coherent than some of the things they've had on these conferences in years past.
I suppose so. Yeah, I guess that's maybe the beautiful thing about Ubisoft is you kind of never know.
Yeah, it would have
Like,
to be,
how are they going to one up everyone?
it would have to be that, but like 12 people are dressed as Eric Pope
Okay.
and just like all look like him, and then you look in the audience and they're all dressed like Eric Pope. That's more Ubisoft.
Mr. Caffeine playing Eric Pope.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I wonder what their Watch Dogs 2 presentation. Well, I mean, I saw like a chunk of like description of the gameplay and stuff, but they put out so much Watch Dogs stuff already, one way or the other.
Let me
Right.
describe it. Guy comes out on stage, says, imagine, a couple of times, right? Imagine we're lights crash, Watch Dogs trailer, and then next game. That's it.
You don't think DedSec hacks in?
I think it starts with a prompt, like a Linux prompt or something, like ... hacking in. That's how the trailer starts. Imagine a world.
Hacker culture.
Hey, yeah, hacking will be said a lot.
It's weird.
Also, Oakland.
Yeah.
But then it turns a little bit more jumpy because that's what they're going for, right? It's like hackers having
And
fun.
then Pharrell,
right?
I sat in a demo yesterday where a man with a French-Canadian accent mispronounced Marin. Again, not
they call it
since,
Marine?
Not since
yeah,
driver.
Not since driver have I heard the word Marin, meaning Marin County,
Yes.
butchered so much.
The hell, what's DedSec doing in Marin? Like buying nice houses and like
I know, right?
Yeah, that's where they all live.
That's where
Turns
they're
out they're all
right.
just rich kids.
No, Marin is where you set up the guillotines, man. Like when the shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
that's where they're going.
Yeah, they're the first ones up against the wall, for
All
sure.
Smitty's
The
just kinda
bourgeois
celebrating.
yuppies.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, we'll get to Watch Dogs when we get to Watch Dogs. I have some thoughts about what I saw of Watch Dogs that we'll talk about.
Got some eagle flight up on the TV here.
This is their VR game where you're an eagle and you fly.
Okay.
Cool. Your head left to turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing's got a look to it.
Yeah.
Did this show at like E3 last year?
Or was it the
This was
PlayStation
Gamescom?
experience?
Yeah, they showed it somewhere.
Maybe that's what it
I don't
was.
remember
Paris
this
Games
at
Week.
all.
You shooting other eagles?
That's what
Yeah.
eagles do.
That's what it looked
Yeah.
like.
It's eagle on eagle combat.
Okay.
Anyway,
What
they've got
else?
that.
I think that's
What else is? I can't stop thinking about that Super Hot VR trailer that
Yeah,
came
we
out.
watched the Super Hot VR
if that's
trailer.
not up on the site, it will be in a
That
little
dude
bit here.
like punched a guy, grabbed his gun, shot him,
Yeah,
threw the gun.
thing is Oculus Touch enabled, so it's a hand controller Super Hot.
Does it have the time stuff though?
Well, that's it doesn't.
It's not
on the show.
The trailer was
It was
very
hard to tell.
brief,
It was hard to
so-
tell from that trailer.
Does it look like the same game though?
It is an all-new game.
Oh, really?
set
It is-
in
it
the
is a new
Super,
game.
Super Hot
Yeah.
universe.
Oh, okay.
Took
Yeah.
off the VR helmet in VR.
And then you, there's
layers.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. We need layers.
that looked like it was probably pretty cool.
The-
I'm hoping now, like we have an appointment to go see Oculus on Thursday that they did not tell me. They just said we have 4 games and we have 4 games, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, like well, I'll book the time, not knowing what the games were, and I really hope that that's one of them because I think Oculus is publishing that thing.
Yeah.
So that would be nice to see.
The new Twisted Pixel game also just got a trailer drop for it.
Yeah.
They are making a straight up, at least from what looks like that trailer, a black and white 1950s asylum horror movie with
Nice.
Peter Weller and Rosario Dawson in VR.
Okay. Is it like
It
video?
looked- Like no, it's graphics.
Okay.
But like it looks like a little campy, but it doesn't look like super over the top goofy comedy either. So I don't
Okay.
really know what that thing is.
Yeah.
But that sounds crazy.
Does it use the Beard engine?
Hard to say.
Okay.
has to.
It has to. I
They're
hope
on. I think they're on Beard 4 now.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work they've put in.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely be looking forward to
Indeed.
that.
Are
we're-
rabbits done? Are we done?
No,
Not
I
in
think,
Europe.
I think rabbits are like a thing. Like, is there still some kind of rabbits cartoon or something like
It
that
is apparently
happening?
still exists in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So I think
Wow.
that they would probably still want to do something
VR
around
rabbits?
that.
Something
whether
around
it's- I feel like we just watched some UB presentation where they were talking about rabbits as a pillar, or maybe it was just a fucking
As a
dream I had.
Yeah,
because
dream,
A
yeah.
beautiful
I've
dream.
been dreaming. I've been making up video games in my head as I sleep a lot lately.
Okay. Take the goggles off, Jeff.
All using existing franchises, or is there new stuff in there too?
It's a bit of both.
Okay.
I had a dream not that long ago about a new arcade Mortal Kombat cabinet that had like really, really good, like very fluid animation, but that looked like a classic MK arcade. This Scorpion had this throw that was really cool.
So the game portfolio of your subconscious is very diverse. Lots of different experiences.
Yeah,
You're
it,
dreaming in
it
60.
goes places.
You're really
I'm-
disrupting
but-
your
I mean, I
dreams.
told you about the dream I had where Vince McMahon owned Nintendo.
Yes, you did.
What?
Wait, no, I didn't hear about that.
I had a dream where Vince McMahon owned Nintendo and John Drake was his right-hand man.
Oh boy.
And
Oh.
I was trying to pitch them on an iOS app that would show Nintendo products that was like, you know, like a discovery-based experience around like getting to know these Nintendo games before you buy them and finding the right one for you. And like I was pitching it to the two of them in this mansion setting. There was like a party. There were a ton of people there.
In Connecticut?
And yeah, probably.
Presumably.
And Vince seemed like he was kind of into it. and Drake knew I was fucking lying about the whole thing. He was just like, none of this is real. Like, none of this is all fake. You really, not like,
But Vince is buying it.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's
gonna be huge.
But Drake was fucking up my shit, man.
God damn.
So
Well, we need to decipher the symbolism of all this.
my brain's a weird place.
Yeah.
Then-
In the run up
Vince-
to E3 especially.
Bald man with a barcode on the back of his head was walking behind in the background, just looking at you weird, throwing axes into people.
Remember Vince with a barcode on the back of his neck?
Yeah, no, that was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Looks like we're
WrestleMania.
coming up. We've got about 10 more minutes here before Ubisoft goes. I'm trying to remember what their press conference was last year. I guess that was Wildlands was the big.
Those are
That was the big
new
thing.
reviews.
Was that last year or was that?
That was last year.
It was last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Was Primal at their?
Yes.
Last
Yes, that would have been there last year
I think
because
Siege.
that.
No. Primal got announced
2 years?
very close to ship. Remember? Primal got announced in like December last year.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
you're
That was
right.
that was a big like holy
Yeah, there
shit.
was
This
that
game's coming out in like
countdown
3
clock,
months.
and it was
yeah.
bad.
So they
Yeah.
showed more Division. They
And
showed
Siege.
Yes, they showed
Yeah.
Siege.
Yeah.
They would have showed Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Syndicate,
was
yeah.
there.
Oh, there's the
Stagecoach
trials
stuff.
thing.
What?
That trials
the
thing.
unicorn shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
super,
it was like
super
DLC.
awesome,
Yeah.
super awesome fun. Max something.
No, not DLC. It's a new thing that it looked like Trials Blood Dragon almost. It was like the aesthetic of
Jeff.
Are you sure this is?
What?
You dropped this.
Jeff.
No, there was a logo. There was a
Don't-
fucking
it's
logo
fine.
registration that leaked. That
Did you
Someone
take
get
your
Jeff some
joy?
water.
Did you take your joy today, Jeff?
we got a
We have a
downer over
downer
here. It is called Trials of the Blood Dragon.
What?
And
This is, like, recently
This was
announced.
something
Oh,
that
I thought you meant
that
Not
hit
last year.
April.
Yeah, that was.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. I hadn't
Trials
heard-
of the Blood Dragon.
Oh,
It is the
shit.
Trials logo and then says Blood Dragon.
I hadn't heard about
This-
that. I gotta
Yeah,
show
just
me
check
that
it
The
out.
logo.
listing
Yep.
was since deleted. This is
Is
Yeah,
Michael
that's
Bay
like-
in
this
this
doesn't
too?
play at
That
all.
plays
Oh,
perfect.
wow.
What do you- that's-
This doesn't. Here, I'm
That's
gonna
just your
turn the
Gmail screen.
brightness-
That's not.
No, God, this is an IGN page.
No,
Turn it down.
It's
Turn the
not
brightness
showing
down.
up. It's not there.
Jeff, you
can
just
barely
got
see
you
it.
just got Photoshop
Other button.
open with.
That should. There you go. There you go. Too far. Too far.
You got it.
I swear,
Dragon.
That says
Trials
Blood
of the Blood Dragon is a real thing.
That sounds awesome.
Trials
Okay.
of the Blood Dragon is a real thing.
I wouldn't know what else to do with trials, but that sounds okay.
Yeah,
They didn't know
yeah.
what else to do with Blood Dragon.
But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's maybe that's the next Trials game or some kind of. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I look forward to them applying the term Blood Dragon to every batshit side thing they
But
decide
it's
to do with
it's
the
not
main
just
franchise.
Trials Blood Dragon. It's
Yeah.
Trials of the Blood
Yeah.
So
Dragon.
are you the Blood
Right.
Dragon?
Yeah. Oh, and
Michael Biehn voice the
and
dragon?
someone has linked me trophies for this game.
Oh, good.
So that would mean it would
Rainbow
be not
Six
that
Blood
far
Dragon.
off, I
Shit,
guess.
maybe that's coming out soon.
Maybe that's a hey
okay.
now.
Trophies for found the mother of all treasures, shut down the turbo crank pipeline. Also,
Okay.
these are separate trailer trophies and not DLC for existing trials.
Okay.
So
The CIA has been vanquished.
That's
All right.
all right.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Score a basket.
Yeah. So a new trials game that could be cool.
All right.
And presumably that would be here.
You would think.
Man, you guys actually had me wondering for a second.
I'm still not convinced.
Oh well. All right.
I
What
look
else we
forward
got
to
here?
a
Let's,
fun Ubisoft press conference. I feel like they traditionally, now that we've had Sunday become a press conference day, they were always like a good midday.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Like, or sometimes it was just like that was fucking crazy. Like there was definitely like they're an agent of chaos
Yeah.
in between these
Yeah.
two other press conferences that are like some press conferences. Ubisoft has definitely rolled the dice.
Yeah, like,
here and
Ubisoft
there.
has a host. Like
Yeah.
that's an important distinction from like, oh, this is someone
Yes.
in our company who's running this.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no, we brought in someone to be goofy and fun.
Be good.
And if EA's conference was the Weed conference, this will almost assuredly be the PCP conference.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a new Blood Dragon
Yep.
from the people that made Blood Dragon, I could definitely see some PCP going on.
Getting
at
butt
some
naked.
point.
Yep. Gonna
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah. What we got over here? They're still okay. They're still in pre-show.
Yep.
So this thing is
Got about
not
4 minutes.
is not kicked off yet. How much of the Watch Dogs stuff did you guys watch? Did
I
you
watched
dig
that
through?
whole
Saw that.
Yeah, I watched a
I
good
didn't see
chunk
the
of it.
stream, but I saw the edited video piece done
Yeah.
by
Where they're interviewing the team and everything.
Andy
Yeah.
Bauman holding
Yeah.
it down
Yep.
over there.
Yep.
Yeah,
I saw the one Cameron Kunzelman did that was about 2 minutes of dudes just saying hacking culture over and over
It was
again.
really good.
There's for a game where they seem to want to talk about hacking culture nonstop. When you look at like stuff that's just like epic fail, hashtag Big Brother 2.0, like that sort of stuff feels like it fell out of like your dad's hacking culture or something.
Like, not even like out of. Yeah, I don't know.
Or your dad's idea of what hacking
of
culture is.
hacking culture. Like, there was something about the tone of a lot of what they've shown of that game that
Because like at
feels.
its best, my dad's hacking culture could at least still be enemy of the state, which is
Sure.
still kind of
Or
fucking
Sneakers.
cool.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Sneakers. It could be Sneakers, and Sneakers is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone watch Sneakers.
Sneakers,
Yes.
the best hacking movie ever made.
My dad uses Internet Explorer. I don't know.
Okay, all
well,
right.
your dad is-
he a hacker?
Your dad has been hacked.
The thing
yeah.
is,
Oh,
yeah.
if they're gonna be real like goofy and dumb about it, I want them to lean all the way into that. Like I know they won't. I know that they're gonna have their self-serious like this is this could be our near dystopian future thing, and that's fine. I get it. But like I want the wackiest, dumbest hacking like culture thing you could possibly make.
For me, it's the sort of thing where you end up with like dialogue that like is incredibly uncool.
Right.
Written and presented in a way where you worry that the people that wrote it think it's incredibly cool.
Yes.
We talked
And
about
it's just
it.
like,
We talked about it on the podcast, but like anytime anybody does this after doing something,
Right.
I do not like
I've
it.
hacked this
I've
door
hacked
open.
this
Haha.
yeah, I've hacked this computer.
And no one like touches that person. Like, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck you doing?
Just
Just
get
get
in there.
inside. You're such a dipshit.
Yeah.
Like-
you need that follow through.
What did that take? Like 2 minutes? Like I could have done that.
yeah, right, yeah.
But I'm.
Also, we might die here. Like
This is illegal.
Get it together.
There are guns in this game. We could get murdered.
We could die.
Yeah. Yeah, that sort of stuff.
That said, this main character does look, from what I saw from that stream, like a character and not just like someone who wears a lot of leather and
Not
is-
just an iconic
Yes,
hat.
no, they have written. There is a tone and writing and all that other stuff to that character where
Aiden
it
Pierce is the worst.
Yes, it is.
And this guy seems less like Aiden Pierce.
Hayden Pierce was a nothing person.
Yeah.
Okay, Aiden Pierce or
Aiden Pierce
the Alpha
had a
Protocol
sister,
guy?
and the sister had kids.
No, Aiden Pierce had a backstory. That's it. That is exactly
He
what that
didn't have a
character was
sister.
a backstory.
He's a backstory with a cell phone.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
a backstory in a trench coat.
He's a Wikipedia entry.
and an iconic that is iconic.
It's a hacked Wikipedia entry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we'll see.
I guess it'd be too soon for. Well, yeah. I mean, they've already said what their Division stuff is with that
Right.
first DLC drop, so I doubt they would get more into that or too much more into that. Maybe they would explain a bit more of what they showed.
Yeah. And then
Beyond
Wildlands,
Good
you
and
think?
Evil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So should we take odds on Beyond Good, Beyond Good and Evil?
fuck no.
I'd like to see
No.
it, but probably not.
I'd love to
That
see
game
it.
will
Oh,
never
yeah.
come out.
If I was thinking
Yeah,
optimistically, then yes, I would
game-
love to see it. But no, absolutely not.
That game has never existed and will never release.
Yeah. That is. I
Stop waiting.
Beyond Good and Evil VR, where you take the pictures
Okay.
Okay.
in VR. It's just a Beyond Good and Evil like Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, Snap.
style.
Okay. Yes. All right. I would. Yeah, I would still take that. Am I on the boat? Am I taking pictures
Yeah.
of fish as they jump out of the water? Like, what are we doing? It's like, and then if I take bonus pictures of the pig man in the back, I get like secret bonus. It's
yeah.
like, stop taking pictures of me, Paige. I'm a pig man.
It's a good
Yeah.
Pigman voice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. He sounded just like the iconic Pigman.
The
from that
iconic
game.
pig man from Watch Dogs 2. Pre-order bonus. You actually, the whole cast of Beyond Good and Evil comes right in, and there's a whole set of missions. It's very,
And then-
very exciting. Doors open.
Good hack.
Started the car for you. It's just jazz hands. That's all hacking is in a game, is pull out your phone and do jazz hands.
Yeah.
And then, magically everyone can't hear anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, and then drop some kind of
So
as the lights go out.
for
and then
Watch
some
Dogs, yes,
dubstep.
and then dubstep.
Yep.
I want the city of San Francisco to chase those characters out and be like, you fucked up my Wi-Fi service. Like,
Right.
You need to stop. Fucking, I don't care. Like they need to know where I
Yeah,
am so I can find
that
my
game
iPhone.
should be about like real disruption. Like we set fire to the Google bus.
Like, no, I need to.
All
get-
these people are dead now.
Those are like side quests.
Yeah, side quests like there are
The roving
Google
Google
buses
buses,
roaming around,
yeah.
just like collectibles, just like
They're blue
burn,
on your radar.
Set fire to the bus until they have to like get out of town. It's like we drove them out.
No more gentrification. Just
yeah.
Question: is there a mission where, in some way, the Golden Gate Bridge gets super fucked up?
Oh yeah.
It's
not
Or
so
does it
much.
get hacked?
Yeah, they hacked the Golden
They
Gate.
hacked the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's not a drawbridge, but somehow it becomes
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Post hacking, it's just missing the middle. Or is it? Maybe it's a hologram. They use a hacked hologram projector to erase the bridge.
And all the cops are like,
Fucking-
oh, we have to stop? And then they just drive across air and
It's
get
not
away.
just David
High-fiving.
Copperfield floating in front of it.
Yeah,
being
the
like,
ultimate hacker.
Only I can
David
bring it back.
Copperfield.
He's a life hacker.
Yeah, him and Doug Henning.
Yes.
But Dub Henning, that's his
Henning,
hacker
his
name.
hacker name.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's my new hacker name.
God damn it.
It's David Copperhead.
All right,
Hackers
looks like,
would never
it looks like
party.
they get
It's
started
all-
over at Ubisoft, so we're going to cut over to that. We're going to put on these headphones.
Right.
Audio.
Jackie. Oh, it's starting.
They're dancing.
Oh, man.
We are
boy.
dancing.
They're just dancing, don't worry about it.
Is that Pope on the screen?
Yeah, that's Pope. That looks like Pope.
I mean, they're opening with Queen. That's not a bad way to go.
All right.
It's a good song.
What are these outfits? Candy cane circus?
I don't want to overstep my bounds here, but so far I feel like we nailed this whole rundown.
Yep.
Yeah.
We definitely nailed the PCP part.
The Save the Youth Center, they did it.
Yes, they did. Yes. No, this is the rival crew. These are the ones who are going to bring it down.
This is Vivendi?
This is the River City
Yep.
bottom band.
Yeah, here comes the. All right, now
here we
here's
go.
the in-house Ubisoft team.
This is not for Just Dance. This is just happening.
I really hope that this is not a Just Dance announcement. Yeah, that you are absolutely right.
For honor, brings you back.
This is how they announce Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Yeah,
I'm
That would be all right.
Guys, I think I'm wasted.
Wake up, Jeff. It's time for E3. Wake up, Jeff.
I had a dream about a video game press conference. You're like,
It's super hot VR. When you take your headset off,
Yeah.
it's this.
Right, this is the super hot.
when you die in the game, you
That panda
wake up
shows
in
up.
this.
What is
That giraffe ushers you into the afterlife.
What if they just end after this? Thanks for coming out.
I mean, they're kind of opening with the showstopper
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
That guy,
Everybody happening here is this is good. Yep.
this is my kind of embarrassing.
yeah, it's still a spectacle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
They just come out and be like, we had a really good year. Really
Oh, I'm glad they stopped.
good for them.
Just Dance 2017.
I was this close to standing on my chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, everybody, thank you. Wow. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys were confusing
The shirt says
and awesome.
Attica.
And my mom has those boots, by the way. She wants them back. Ladies and gentlemen, you know when you see a dancing crab and a baby bird with a paper collar that you could only be at the Ubisoft E3 press conference. Welcome. Welcome.
With Watch Dogs 2, we really wanted to
Dancers, can you
capture
guys
San
please
Yeah.
Francisco.
For a second, just gather around, get behind me
Not
here. It's a
current San
special
Francisco,
year.
though.
No.
And,
The good San
I want you to
Francisco.
This is the.
Take
They
a
just
moment
watched
to
the
do
Mr. Show
something
New San Francisco
that's
sketch a few times.
incongruous and potentially even uncomfortable for some of you. There's no smooth or easy way to do this, but we all felt really strongly when we were rehearsing today that we needed to say this. So before we start,
Good on them.
everyone here at Ubisoft want to offer our deepest sympathies to the people affected by this weekend's tragedy in Orlando. Our hearts, the hearts of everyone in Paris, in France, in the United States, and around the world are with you. And now, thanks, guys.
Cool. Yeah, good on
Yeah.
them.
Clapping giraffe.
And now, with a human giraffe on my right and a candy cane on my left, I'm going to make a very hard right turn and get into the fun stuff. Thanks for coming on, guys. Dance away. Dance away.
Guns.
The madness that you just saw was courtesy of the Movement Wizards at Just Dance 2017. Just Dance has always been at the forefront of innovation, bringing its experience to new devices and also introducing the world to the first dance-on-demand streaming service with Just Dance Unlimited.
Oh, right.
And today,
We did that
Ubisoft
last
is
year.
pleased
Yeah.
to announce that Just Dance 2017 will be coming to all video game
first
platforms.
NX game
including
announcement.
PC,
Oh, wow.
in
Fucking
October,
weird.
and Nintendo NX next year.
Whoa.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not
They
really
lied.
surprising,
It's
is it?
here at E3.
Yeah. It has one game, and it's just
saw
dance.
it. You just saw it.
Until you have a lion singing at you out of your television screen. Hello and welcome to everybody lucky enough to be sitting here in this theater and even luckier enough to be watching at home around the globe because you have snacks and you probably didn't shower today.
Accurate.
I am Aisha Tyler. Some of you probably didn't shower.
I showered last
either.
night, thank you very much.
I am Aisha Tyler, and I'm standing in the historic Orpheum Theater in vaguely beautiful yet faintly urine-scented downtown Los Angeles.
Jeez.
All right.
Also accurate.
Going in.
Yeah.
Leaning in.
All right.
It's underneath everything. And the badges are on everyone's necks, and the smiles on everyone's faces can only mean one thing. It is E3 conference time. Now, 2016 is a huge year for everyone here at Ubisoft. It's my 5th time hosting this conference.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Nobody lasts that long.
No.
And you all know what the traditional gift is for a 5th anniversary, yeah? That's right, my friends, wood. Mm-hmm. Or girl wood, if you choose. Let it wash over you. Now, they always ask me, like, why do I continue to do this conference in the face of the overwhelming internet love?
Mostly my friends, my good friends.
Hey, Aisha, why do you keep doing
I'll tell you
this?
that.
Damn.
Damn.
Ubisoft is French.
Whoa.
Wow. Man.
Look at this. Coming out swinging.
Yeah.
Seriously, you want a year
They're painting
6?
me in red wine and sarcasm, you guys. No, I come back every year because I
dude's
love
face in the middle of the
games.
screen.
I play these games, I adore them, and I love being a part of the excitement that comes with revealing new games to the world. Every day, every year when I do this, I'm like a kid in a candy store. A really large, slightly masculine kid in a candy store. And speaking of excitement, it's Ubisoft's 30th birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, give it up for Ubi. Or Ubi. Ubi
Thank you.
may be 30, but like everyone
That
else
was just
here in
for you,
Hollywood,
Alex.
has
Yeah, I
aged a
appreciate
bit,
that.
Gets drunk on weekdays and dresses inappropriately, but whatever makes it feel young. Now, over these 3 decades, Ubisoft
All
has
right.
been flexing its creative muscles, giving its teams the freedom to push boundaries and create games that are memorable, fun, and sometimes a little crazy. So, enough talk. We're going to hit fast forward right now and get straight to the games. All right? Now, you may remember our next title from the end of last year's show, when it blew your fucking mind.
Whoa.
This is on TV. It's not on TV, huh?
This is an F-bomb in the first 5 minutes of this show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back
like
to
10.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Here's what I'm going to say about this is that Aisha, she just feels comfortable
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It
totally.
doesn't feel like she's like stretching or trying to
Yeah.
find the punchlines. Like she's just going for it and she knows it. Cocaine!
Yeah.
I see it, it's down there!
All of it. It's all Coke.
Yeah, it's cocaine volcano.
Heihachi throwing people into the Coke volcano.
People a choice
And that's how Akuma was born.
to follow me or oppose me.
Whoa.
If you follow me, I feed your families, give you shelter, medicine, and jobs. Shield you from the tyrants. Allow La Santa Muerte to protect you from death. I give you power.
With the echo, it sounds like Optimus Prime. Like it's a giant
Most
robot.
of all, I let you rule like kings.
Is this set in Mexico? Have they said?
No, it's a South American country, but it is a real South American
It's
country.
in
Okay.
Bolivia.
Yeah.
Right.
I have only one thing to offer.
That car say white hat?
Yeah, that was the guy they killed in the demo last year, I
right.
think.
Yeah, the cowboy guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
To take everything you love and destroy it in front of your eyes.
That's a look.
Yeah.
Climb that tower.
I didn't know Pitbull was in this game.
Dolly. Mr. Worldwide.
It's all yours.
Tier 1.
Yeah,
Just one of
way
them.
tier.
Ghost, hit the money, hit the drugs.
They're still doing it.
Oh, of course they are.
Yeah. The movie, like,
Yeah.
they should just make a movie at this point.
We're going to see more of that?
Yeah.
Well, they have to get
probably,
the
right?
Division movie out of the way first.
That's true.
Also, they already made Clear and Present Danger.
In Bolivia, the coca leaf is core to the culture. It's found in every gas station, every hospital, and every town square. And they use it for a variety of things, like treating nausea and altitude sickness,
Wanted the picture? Yeah.
to a refreshing energy drink. But it can also be used to make cocaine. So we
Cocaine.
asked, what if? What if a Mexican drug cartel moved in, took over the entire country, seized all of those coca resources to become the #1 producer of cocaine on the planet, effectively turning Bolivia into a narco state? This is the world of Ghost Recon Wildlands. And you?
Zooming in on the
You're the
boobies
ghosts.
theory.
The elite
framing.
spec ops drop
Yeah.
deep behind enemy lines to create chaos and disrupt the alliance between a corrupt local government and the Santa Blanca cartel, ultimately going after their leader, the vicious El Sueño. Hi, everybody. My name is Dominic Butler. I'm the lead game
Maybe like
designer
mercenaries in
for
a
Ghost
cocaine
Recon
country?
Wildlands.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you took all the fun, like the sense of humor out of it.
I think if you
if we
could
know that
provide
yet.
your own sense of humor to this, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, Ghost Recon Wildlands is the very first
a new
military
narc.
shooter set in a massive, dangerous open world that you can play entirely in solo or in up to 4-player co-op. With beautiful environments set across a variety of different ecosystems that will challenge and influence your gameplay at every step of the way. All of this takes place in the largest action-adventure open world Ubisoft has ever done. Now, in the gameplay we're about to show you, the ghosts already
I
have
feel
a
you,
target.
man.
That's his
His
mic.
name
That's
is
it.
I know,
Al
but that's-
Pozo.
Every time it happens, I go, huh?
I know. I'm always
He's
worried.
known as the stew maker because he makes the
Okay.
bodies disappear.
Brad Stewmaker is here, ladies and
He's in
gentlemen.
a large Santa Blanca camp.
I think I want to say the stew maker was one of the bad guys on the blacklist.
Yet exactly.
He was.
And because Ghost
He
Recon
melted
Wildlands
people.
Yeah.
It was in like
gives
season 1.
you
Yeah.
Yeah.
total
Between the
freedom of
Tuco-looking bad
choice
guy and
to
this
do
guy,
what
it seems
you
like they've
want,
watched Breaking
when
Bad.
you want.
Oh, yeah.
We put the power back in the players' hands to achieve their objectives their way. In this case, the ghosts know that their target has some vital intel. They want to take him alive, so they've opted for a tactical extraction. Let's go get that intel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's good.
Yeah.
Hashtag get that intel.
I kind of wish they'd gotten the dude with the weird porno theater voice
Yeah.
that did our demo last
too.
year.
Maybe he'll come back at the end.
Here we go. The intel we need is supposed
Looks
to be
good.
in Sicario's
Yeah.
house.
Visually, really
Looks like
pretty.
it's upstairs.
Copy that.
Need any help?
This is fake dialogue,
Yes.
right?
People, you can see the little.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, let's try to keep it stealthy.
They keep doing this.
Yeah.
But this is how they presented in the demo last year, was them like having their little banter back and
Yeah,
forth.
but they keep doing it.
They did it with
Yeah,
the
I
Division
wish
too,
they
didn't they?
didn't.
Yeah. No one likes
Gotcha.
that.
Let's keep it stealthy.
Yep. He's using a silencer, right?
Okay.
He didn't say Frosty, at least.
Okay, that's
I'm
true.
in. Oh shit, I've been spotted.
You good?
Yep, got it. Just moving upstairs.
Got him, dog. Hang on a sec. I gotta take a piss.
All right, let's see what we got.
I mean, yeah, it's not exactly David Mamet, but it's fine.
Dead set.
It just never
I
sounds
got the intel on
authentic.
El Pozolero. He's in a camp up in San Mateo.
Cool, how far is it?
We could use a ride.
No,
You
different
got a
San
car out
Mateo.
there?
No, something better.
I got a
Ready
helicopter.
to fly?
I've done this mission like 20 times.
You got it.
You want to strap in a little bit first? Because, you know, it's like, all right, dude's cool.
His Velcro butt situation.
Me too.
I saw the Velcro butt situation. I just don't normally like jam bands,
But, you know,
According to the intel, the camp should be near this cliff.
Good looking
El Pozolero,
bushes.
the high-value
This looks
target.
nice.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be well protected.
There's a camp. Oh, damn, this one's gonna be tough. Yeah, we could definitely use some backup on this one. Hey, you guys need a hand? Right on time. We're going after El Pozolero. We're at the east of the San Mateo base.
Sorry, I couldn't connect to Uplay for a while. Like on and off.
I just got done playing Just Dance.
We'll meet you there.
Copy that.
The tower.
I hear this El Pozolero guy is supposed to be a hard target.
How bad does it look?
You hear that from GameFAQs? Like what?
Yeah. Everyone's talking about it.
Everybody.
Oh, damn. Looks like a whole lot of trouble.
In reality, everyone stays quiet, and the one guy who's done the mission 9 times just takes off running, and you're like, oh.
I guess we go this way.
Okay, we're splitting up.
Weaver, can you get to a good sniper position on the south side of the camp? No problem.
Alrighty, I'm moving in from the other side.
You can call me Vinny.
that.
Like I've known you for 10 years.
All right, Mon Cavity. Let's.
Like if this is real, there would be like a baby shrieking in the background.
Yeah. Someone's got a fan too close to the mic, so you hear
You hear the low thud of someone listening to the latest. Listening.
Wait for my signal.
Got it. Now, tango down. Let's move.
Or it's that really relaxed. I always feel like it's like from the south, very like calm, like.
All right, going in.
Yeah.
All right.
I hear something inside.
Don't go around the corner here.
Going around the corner.
You got
Oh, shit.
You ready?
You got Clone Wars.
I've been spotted.
Oh, shit, going.
Okay, I'm gonna deploy the drone and see
Yeah,
what's
I'm
up ahead.
vaping 20 PG. It's like a banana pear blend that a buddy of mine makes. Sells out of his shop. I can get your bottle discount promo price.
Looks like an old town that Santa Blanca's turned into a base.
Y'all like that Call of Duty? Yeah, I think it looks real stupid. Yeah, it's bullshit. Not enough cocaine.
I'm in, guys. Right, let's see what's in this big building.
Cocaine.
It's gonna be cocaine.
Red gloves,
They should make another Uno. Speaking of cocaine.
Another one down. Moving through. Gotcha. Okay, I'm close to the building.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way in. You saw anything else?
Oh, man, I think he was dissolving somebody.
Like in a can of acid or something.
Yeah, looked pretty nasty.
You guys getting frame rate fucked up for?
All right. I think I found myself.
Y'all, I think I'm lagging out. I'll reconnect.
Your fall is more than the closer you get.
You're doing it wrong. Don't shoot him. You're not supposed to shoot him. I said.
No, just
I'm trying to get the achievement for no guns. The no gun achievement.
shut the fuck up.
Do it right. You guys aren't real gamers. That was my kill. I was running towards him.
Just gotta get away.
See him. We'll talk about nightmare fuel.
Call us if you need us.
Don't worry, man. I got this.
The notion that people are stopping to look at anything around there. Talk about nightmare fuel. It's like, no, just I'm running to the arrow and pulling the trigger.
I'm going after him. Where is he? Get out of the way, man. Okay, he's in a white SUV heading for the east end of the camp. Following on a bike.
Get on that bike.
Is it the one that has the objective indicator on it, or is it a different black SUV?
Full alert, guys. We need to get out of here fast.
Shit, Hulk, get in the car.
Where is he? Shit, no, he's moving too fast. What the other
Vape
way?
Dog, you're always so sarcastic. I'm sick of playing with you. I'm gonna start a new club to try to find a new team to play with.
Hurry up, the gate's closing. I am right behind you. Weaver, are you okay?
I'm good.
Frag it.
Okay.
Pulling out.
A player who's like, no, I just want to throw grenades at people. That's my experience.
You guys are doing this. This is what I'm doing over here.
Yeah. I'll get credit if you do it, right?
Watch your fire. We need him alive.
I can't get a good shot.
This guy's all over the place.
Stop moving.
Okay, guys, I'm clear. Out of the camp, on the road. Where are you guys? Let me know you're... Damn, the whole place is going up.
One of you guys just needs to get in front of him, stop the car. As soon as you get in front of him, just fucking shit, just get in front of him.
I gotta hit his engine.
No, I'm trying to slow him down.
Help is on the way, guys.
Get in that train.
This game looks really cool, and this demo like bums me out. Top to bottom.
Did you watch any of it over my shoulder yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, getting in.
So fucking weird that I can't talk about that.
Oh, crash that into the car.
Yeah.
Oh, they need him alive. It said, he won't die.
Well, no, that's the real way this mission ends, is you killing him, having to start all this over again.
Yeah.
He's not stopping.
Hope there's a
There's the checkpoint. Yeah.
I'm trying.
He's a tough one, this guy, huh?
I've made those noises.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
In my life.
That's the most authentic part of this.
Oh, it looks up there, but that's what I'm trying to do.
Damn it, he dodged it.
Hang on, guys. I'm nearly there.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I got him.
Yes, he stopped. I'll get him.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Rides here.
Like they're all converging there perfectly. I wonder in the real game, like one guy's back at the base still.
Yeah.
One guy died.
Hurry up, we got cartel reinforcements incoming. Up you get, and in you go.
It's real role playing.
Get the hell out
Yeah.
of here.
I got him in my line of fire.
Well, hold him off. I gotta fly this thing.
This could be really cool.
Yeah, totally. I feel like at its best, it's going to give me like a multiplayer version of some of the coolest stuff in Metal Gear Solid 5. Right?
Yeah,
Like, how do we want to go about this? What tools do we have?
It seems like one of those games you definitely want to play co-op.
Oh, yeah.
Or like,
Full
like,
player.
But without the mother base.
like almost has this weird like third-person co-op battlefield of like all these vehicles and like objectives.
Yeah, they should have made it
without that
wacky. It
pace.
should have just been Bad Company, but they're trying to steal coke instead of gold.
Oh, that sounds
For all
good.
the latest news and gameplay videos. For those of you here at E3, please come by the booth. We've got 4-player co-op demos, and we would love for you to try it. We want to get your feedback. Ghost Recon
Follow the
Wildlands
masterclass.
will be released on March 7th, 2017.
All right.
Kind of far away. I'm not going to hold you to that, but thanks.
Great show.
I didn't know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Thank you for that. Good game, guys. Good game, guys.
Escalating at an alarming
Crime!
The statistics are staggering. Urban centers are oversaturated with violence.
Cocaine.
Just showing the news in the middle of their press conference.
The
Huh?
wave of criminal activity has overflowed to suburban and rural
Is this the
areas.
Purge? Are they just making the Purge?
Dissolution of moral structure, international
Oh, no.
conspiracies, a multi-billion
Symbolic.
dollar drug trade. No one knows the
Like the
source.
union.
Yeah, this Illuminati like is amazing. This is amazing.
Well, first I was like, oh, the union's fracturing. Then I was like, oh no, it's zombies. No, it's the Illuminati.
Extreme steps must be taken. The question becomes, who will take them?
Okay. Okay, that explains it.
all right.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
That is how that should have ended.
That's all right.
Well done.
Okay.
Sort of.
Something that could only work during a Ubisoft press conference,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
that game is just a Ubisoft
Yeah.
game. Isn't
Yeah.
now they can't show anything else.
Right. Yeah.
We just took some stuff from Snowdrop and said, make cool trailer, and that's what it puts out. So that's kind of the way that goes. But all that chaos, all that scary stuff is totally true. Thankfully, the Coon is up to the occasion. And who better to defend the town of
That's
South Park
Cartman's
Yeah, I
superhero
know.
character.
All right, yeah.
really the world than
I know.
superheroes or kids in superhero costumes. So, like the Coon, I need some help from some friends. Please welcome Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
All right.
See, we're all like, please,
Yeah.
I need help with friends. But here's Trey Parker and Matt.
I don't know these guys, but
Oh, we're gonna have a little talk show moment here. All right.
Sweet. I had it brought in.
Sit down.
I know, it was an exhausting walk all the way from there. So let's talk about the story.
fun.
Everybody wants to know what's going on in the fractured butthole.
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Well, it really it picks up where the Stick of Truth kind of left off. You're the new kid. If you played Stick of Truth, you would know that you're the new kid who moved to South Park. And so the game's really about who you are, and you kind of define who you are in South Park. But whereas the Stick of Truth was like a fantasy send-up, and you end up being the king in the end. And it's like the next day in South Park, and the kids have sort of switched up, and now they're playing superheroes.
Right.
Right?
So we
That's what we went with,
actually
have a backstory that the kids have been playing superhero, but
They should make an Orgasmo game.
So they're in the Civil
Yeah.
War.
VR.
Yeah.
And in fact,
VR.
Marvel wanted to call their movie Captain America: The Fractured Butthole, but we had already taken that name, so they had to call their Civil War.
True. It's a true story. That's extremely true.
But also, we want to get into who you are as this new kid, and the fact that, in Stick of Truth, you really rose to being cool because you became king. But in this game, they've kind of switched games, and so you're back to being a douchebag again.
Right. So let's see how that douchebag was able to make it into Coon and Friends. Real gameplay.
Dude, what the fuck? Who let this ordinary citizen into the Coon lair? Listen, bro, we are all superheroes and you aren't, so you can't hang out with us. Please do us all a solid and fuck off. Hey! Do not touch that! That device can blow up the entire Milky Way galaxy. Jesus, fuck! Mom! The new kid is trying to play with the cube of ultimate destruction!
You be nice to all your friends, Eric. Be a good sharer.
Good sharer! It'll blow up the fucking galaxies! Stupid bitch! Look, dude, we already told you, you can't play. You aren't a superhero. You don't have a costume. You don't have any superpowers. Freedom Pals are adding people to their franchise. We should be adding people to ours. This dork, like, wearing a little crown? Does this look like a superhero to you? All right, have a seat, douchebag. Not there. That's Mysterion's seat. Not there either, stupid. All right, in order to play superheroes, you have to have a superhero persona. Then you can fill out your character sheet on Coonstagram. Do you have a Coonstagram page? Oh boy, you're not even on Coonstagram, huh? Well, I guess I can create one for you. Fucking unbelievable. Let's see. So the first thing we need to fill out on your character sheet is your class.
That's a lot of classes.
You know, what kind of superhero are you? Speedster. Ah, yes, like the Flash or Quicksilver. I like it.
That's right. Yeah, okay.
We're just naming these. All right.
Okay.
We weren't supposed to show it. We can't. That was terrible.
It was really important to us to be able to, and you guys, to be able to really create your own superhero. So that you saw on that UI that there are a dozen different superhero classes you can choose from. You mix and match powers from those classes and really make a superhero all your own. But what else is new in the Fractured Butthole?
Well, I mean, that's obviously, I mean, it's definitely more of there's definitely more of defining your character and kind of, in superhero movies, there's always like the intense emotional center that like motivates why you have to go out and fight crime. So it's a much, as you can already tell, it's a much more spiritual.
It's a more spiritual.
It's more spiritual game. It's much more about.
There's actually a part of it that I'm really proud of where there's a gay fish in South Park and he loves fish sticks, and the gay fish actually wants you to help him get his mother into heaven. And so you get to journey up and try to help this little gay fish get his mom into heaven. And you're all acting like this shit's regular.
Shit is hard.
This shit is hard.
It was hard.
Apparently.
I hope you all saw the Kanye thing.
If you didn't see the Kanye thing, that won't make it.
Okay. But you also, Cartman's the one who's kind of in charge of telling each superhero what their tragic backstory was that made them a superhero, and so this is what he comes up with for the player.
Right, let's see it.
Who let this guy join us anyway? Go easy on him, you guys. He's had a tough life.
This is a
time
bummer.
they learned your tragic backstory. You lay awake that night, like so many other nights. You couldn't sleep because you knew you weren't like the other kids. You walked to the mirror. You looked in the mirror and you felt alone. And that's when it happened. A loud noise. You swore you could hear your mother calling for help. You left your room. You left your room.
It's going to be the parents having sex joke again?
Seriously, dude, just walk through the door already? But then you finally reached your parents' door. And what you saw when you opened that door changed your life forever and led you to fighting crime. You were too late, because when you opened that door, you saw your dad fuck your mom.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
What? Butthole doesn't trust anyone because his dad fucked his mom and he couldn't do anything to stop it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. How could the person you trust do that to the only other person you love?
Carbon, everyone's dad fucked everyone's mom.
Huh?
That's how it works, stupid. Our dads fucked our moms.
Oh, right. So does that mean your dad fucked your mom, Cal? Huh?
Yes, my dad fucked my mom. That's why I'm here.
Don't steal his backstory, dude. That's not cool.
Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth.
It's a really good game.
Was pretty good.
Stick of Truth was pretty good.
I'm sure this could be good too. This is not the.
This is a bad demo.
This is not the way to present this.
Yeah.
That does will touch a lot of people.
There's very few people that can at least relate to it at some level, except for Jesus. So, we got that one out. So obviously that's pretty brutal. We've got another thing.
Yeah, it is pretty brutal.
Our combat, and we worked on that a lot together.
Yeah, the combat system is much improved from Stick of Truth, and it's a superhero game. So
This is still going.
It's definitely the center.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool because we.
You guys still sing.
This game would be, and we'd go back to my house afterwards and play board games because I'm a big board gamer. So we'd play all like my favorite board games and tabletop miniature type of games and figure out how to, we still wanted to keep some of the turn-based stuff because it really makes it easier to do story, and so we just tried to do a big 4.0 version of Stick of Truth.
Right. I mean, all of those sessions, it's a lot of very real clarity that comes from that. So what we ended up putting in is
this is awkward.
Yeah, like they
time.
Like in years past, they would get these guys and they would only come out for like 30 seconds or whatever, and I would always be like, what a bummer, they're only here for 30 seconds.
But they would kill it.
Maybe that was maybe that was for the best.
30 seconds of material is a lot easier.
This seems like something where they just left an open spot with like some rough demos, and these guys didn't necessarily like.
Well, they don't have a script.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like, yep, we're doing this.
This seems to have like a bit of a
Them into props and get a little extra damage.
Darkest Dungeon combat situation.
Okay, so it's
tile-based, like knocking characters around.
Okay, so it's not the JRPG stuff from the last game.
Here to get over obstacles. So obviously, using space makes a big difference.
I kind of enjoyed the combat in the first one.
Yeah,
it was
Paper Mario.
It was reasonably entertaining.
Yeah, I found some fights were just a little boring.
Yeah, it got a little.
I mean, look, it had a gimmick.
Well, I think what it really had going for it was that the enemies were different practically every single fight.
Totally realistic. Next up is time.
Right, just had to get past fighting all the elves or whatever.
Now your farts are so powerful that you can use them to.
Like that first game seemed like it was pretty cool across the board. I remember.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Okay, the visuals on that are pretty good.
That was a neat effect.
So,
the smoke was good.
You can use that to rearrange the turn order. Mastering space and time makes a huge difference. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Let's bring it out with big volume.
It gets loud too. Yeah, it's a loud game.
Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. So then we did all that, and now we do the business part.
The business part. Oh, awesome. What's that part?
It's obviously been an amazing game for us to work on, and I think both of our teams have been having a ton of fun. And we're almost done, and now we have some exciting news for our
exciting nudes.
Before we go.
I would be in for that at this point.
We'll get the Stick of Truth for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam for free.
Okay.
If you pre-purchase the game today.
Wait, so a version of that will be on PS4?
Yeah. So the trophies got out for that.
You can start playing Stick of Truth right away. So check out our website and for information and about our participating retailers.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Yep.
So
cool.
We weren't briefed on this, but yeah, all right.
No, totally. It's
business.
We're
still out here.
What the boys are fighting about that was the Civil War fractured butthole part of it.
People want to know the release date probably too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
I'm putting my money on December 6th. The fractured butthole will be released on December 6th.
Oh. There's room for like a superhero send-up satire thing.
I mean, this is probably, I don't know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because I thought Stick of Truth was really good.
I think it was just a really bad stage.
I think it doesn't show that well.
It's also
really awkward, really long things.
different team making this.
Oh yeah, it was Obsidian.
It's not Obsidian.
It was not
So
Obsidian.
right.
We dedicate our lives to fighting crime for one reason: to make $1 billion on a superhero franchise. Now let's go through the plan one more time. First, we start with the Coon movie. Then we do the Super Craig movie. Then Super Craig and Coon will join forces in the Human Kite movie, just as we start ramping up Kenny's Netflix series.
How come I have to have the Netflix series? I want a movie too.
You have a movie, Mysterion. You're in the third Coon and Friends United movie, after your Netflix series.
Yeah, but he's saying he doesn't ever get his own movie.
Do I get my own movie? Not everyone gets their own movie.
This franchise plan sucks. If we want to make billions of dollars, then I think we should start with the Tupperware movie.
Right, start with a black superhero.
Marvel is making a black superhero movie.
Yeah, now! They waited years to get to that. We follow their plan. We do all the real people first, and we sneak the black guy in phase 3.
How about we just do movies starring all of us, like all the time? But then we're just rehashing the same old material.
There's nothing wrong with doing the exact same movie to start a franchise.
Okay, J.J. Abrams.
Okay, so you're on Cartman's side?
He just likes this plan because he gets 2 movies in phase 1.
God! We have to just go with this plan. We don't even have one movie yet.
How did it get to this? How did we grow so far apart?
You go with the plan. Maybe we'll just go and do our own franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yeah, dude, Civil War. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Get out of my house.
We'll make way more money on our franchise.
Go ahead. I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 on your franchise, DC Comics.
What? The guy in the audience.
I thought Civil War wasn't supposed to happen until phase 3.
Shut up, Super Craig.
Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet butthole.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice.
Oh no. Gore. Oh no. God damn it.
Is it Brian Bosworth?
No.
PC Principal.
Who was a big character in the last season, which was not good.
Not great.
Was all right.
No.
If you have been playing that drinking game at home, you probably fell asleep on your computer. And now we move from the flatulent, creepy-vested superheroes of South Park to the snowy post-pandemic streets of New York in Tom Clancy's The Division. Thanks to all of you out there, The Division broke records when it launched earlier this year, and today more than 10 million of you have spent up to 3 hours a day hitting a steady supply of high-value targets and trying to get your hands on the best loot in the Dark Zone. Well, here to tell us more about what's new in The Division, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Julian Garrity, Creative Director from Massive Entertainment. Shoes are almost as nice as mine. Hey, how's it going, Julian? Welcome. All right.
Thank you. And thank you for wearing those shoes.
I like to make everybody
I'm not
feel...
actually that short.
No, you're actually taller than me without these shoes on. I'm sorry.
I'll go with it. And thanks to all the Division players out there who are so passionate about our game.
Yeah, it's a cool-ass game. And you guys have been adding all kinds of new stuff to the game since it debuted. We heard just a little while ago about the Underground, so do you want to tell us more about what's going on?
Any of the season pass stuff out yet?
No, that's what the Underground is.
Okay, that's the first thing.
It's the first page thing.
Fighting against a dangerous threat hidden beneath the streets of New York City. And every time you play, the challenge is unique.
Okay.
That means endless replayability and even better rewards the further you go.
Okay, so, I mean, one of the coolest things about this game is it is open world, it is so robust, and you're making it more robust all the time. So are you going to tell us when we're going to get this new content, or do I just have to start taking bets?
Also at the Microsoft press conference?
I know, I'm big and I'm also pushy.
Yes.
I agree.
She was in rehearsal. She was very busy.
June 28th on Xbox One and PC, and August 2nd on PS4. And this is just one of the updates we'll be releasing this year.
Like a month.
Because for the Division team, this is a long-term commitment. We love this world, you love this world, and we're going to keep on making it better for you.
That's awesome. I mean, you know, I've been in love with this game since you guys first debuted it on one of the shows that I hosted, and I'm really, really excited about it.
Cool. And that's not the only thing we're going to tell you about today.
I feel like everybody's a little off their game since the South Park segment.
Ubisoft's 30th birthday, we're giving our fans 3 exclusive outfits to use in-game. Ghost Recon,
finally.
Rainbow Six, and Splinter Cell.
I would have picked Rayman as one of those. Just like erase the arms.
Yep.
You get an outfit. You get an outfit.
Chronic trouble.
Chad, you get the 3 outfits. Good for you, Chad.
Good for you, Chad.
So, if you're a member of
Chad's
the Ubisoft Club, All of these outfits will be free for you with the release of Underground.
It's like smushing 2 or 3 or 4 games together that you love.
Don't tell the other two.
Just cosmetically, but yes.
They let us do this. But
I love it. Well, I'm super stoked about running around Manhattan in trifocal goggles without getting arrested like I typically do. So we've got Underground.
Trifocal goggles.
We've got
you don't
say that. Say that.
Trifocal goggles.
Say that 3 times
one
fast.
more
I'm not sure I can say it once.
expansion to talk to you about today.
Okay.
In it, you'll struggle to find meager supplies in New York and fight to survive in some of the most brutal weather conditions imaginable. It's a completely new way of playing the game, and you'll be able to play it very soon. Even sooner if you're on Xbox One or PC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're surviving.
Survival, motherfucker.
I wonder if that means there'd be a Splinter Cell. If they had, like, in rehearsals, you had to hear the word trifocal goggles.
Blizzard was getting worse.
Hearthstone was tanking. Stone was playing World of Warcraft.
Is Snowdrop their engine?
Yeah.
There's Snowdrop and Frostbite?
Yeah.
I think Snowdrop is just the Division. And I don't
No,
know.
they showed that before.
It was on the South Park.
I'm here to join your race.
I think that's
for Forza. Bring that car in.
I don't know if they're actually using this engine to make South Park.
It might have just been that intro.
Ubisoft's got all kinds of engines. Like the Far Cry games are on one. The Assassin's Creed games are on a different one.
Any of you guys currently playing Division, like actively?
The storm took everything.
I keep meaning to check in. I can still have it installed and stuff.
I keep seeing headlines go by about like, oh, they broke daily missions again, and just like things don't work right.
It's been a little rough in spots. They've been trying to patch to fix some things that just seemed a little weird.
I never tried it. I kept meaning to.
We are not alone out here.
It's a really good game. I really enjoyed it.
In this world, it's hunter against prey.
I just never had a real loot hook in any game.
Yeah,
like
really?
it's never just been.
Oh man,
even Diablo, like
even WoW.
Yeah,
really?
All I wanted was a mount. Does that count as loot?
Kinda.
He's out.
Well,
it's a shame. Yeah.
I just never had as much fun with the combat and getting around the world in this as I wanted.
Some of the like final act combat got really fun once the AI got a little more.
I guess I could see where that was
complex.
going, where you would have to flank and work together.
Like they would start flanking you in really good ways.
Yeah.
And just be really aggressive about breaking the line that you had.
Yeah.
Evacuation area compromised.
There's that Ubisoft trip hop I know and love.
Wait, go loot those guys.
And take those hats.
Does that look like something?
I don't know.
I would love to know what any of the gameplay features
Yeah, what
were.
is that?
It's snowier. That guy has 3 Division patches.
Yeah.
It sounded like, oh, you need to get food, but like they didn't. That's not really clear if that's actually true or just like wallpaper.
Yeah.
So much awesomeness. Now, for Ubisoft,
They
VR
brought the
is
awesome.
the perfect technology for making gaming more accessible. And Ubisoft Montreal's Funhouse team built a game that just about
the
everyone
Eagle
is going to
thing?
know how to
Yeah,
play
looks like
the
it.
minute they put on their headsets. So, here to take us into the world of Eagle Flight, please welcome creative director Charles Houteau, along with 2 huge fans
Her
of the
French
game.
has always been pretty
Homer
solid.
Lucky, inventor and founder of Oculus,
What?
and Jason Holtman, head of publishing at Oculus
Weird.
VR.
It's a multiplayer game, so maybe they just.
Great job.
Shoes? No.
Sandals.
Yeah.
Stay on brand.
I am very excited to show you the game today, and even more excited to have you guys to play with us.
Have they said which headsets this is on? Like all of them?
I could guess now.
It's a very, very intuitive game.
Yeah,
And
besides this one.
Well, the flight mechanic is super innovative, and it gives you
PSVR,
that
because they
freedom
do
to
that.
express
PSVR,
in
yeah.
VR. But most of all, it's just super fun. And by super fun, I mean I can beat Palmer almost every time I play.
That's not true. But I mean, we've been playing this game for months at Oculus, and we've been getting pretty good at it. And so this is a really good chance for us to come and show everybody that we can beat you guys at your own game.
Yeah. Let's see what you got, Palmer.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. My name's Carsten Myhill, and I'm going to talk you
Another
through
guy
for
here.
the first time ever at E3 a live PvP demo in VR. It's called Capture the Prey. And 2 teams of 3 will battle it out in the skies over Paris. Over here, we have the blue team, resplendent in their Hawaiian shirts, led by Palmer Lucky, Olivier, and Vicky, and the red team, led by Jason Haltman, with his 2 wingmen, Andre and Charlie. The rules are simple. It's a capture the flag game, and we will play best of 3. So if we're ready to go, let's fly. So we can see the first location of the prey, right
These
there
giraffes.
at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, and they have to take it to the nest to score a point. It's a bit like football. They have to work as a team, taking the object and bringing it to a goal.
Soccer.
This is a sports
All right,
game?
Maybe not the greatest analogy in the
Esports.
world, but you get the
Okay.
idea.
Eagle sports.
Teamwork is key to succeeding in this game.
Yeah, that adds up.
Paris has been reclaimed by nature. We can see the Champ de Mars overrun now with beautiful trees
This is
and
a Tokyo
undergrowth.
Jungle sequel.
Yeah.
Nature and escaped animals from the zoo, like those giraffes over there. Olivier has the rabbit and is making his way over to the nest right now. He's trying to stay low, using shortcuts, weaving in and out of the
I
trees.
wonder if it's really hard to get caught up on stuff.
What is this
Wherever he
view?
can.
Spectator?
Trying to stay
Yeah.
out of sight.
Is it all neck control?
Trying to shoot
There was something
They're holding
they showed it
controllers.
earlier that looked like it was like leaned turn, but also maybe I'm sure the controllers do something, right?
Charlie's got it. So the red team in possession.
I'd like a view that isn't the person with the thing, just so I can understand.
Yeah,
There's a
who's chasing?
spectator view.
But like, how do you catch that person?
Yeah, I want to see what someone who isn't just trying to get from point A to point B.
And it's Olivier for the blue
We're
team.
just seeing them die, and we don't really have any context.
Like something just happened. I have no idea what the cool thing was that just happened.
Score first, yes they are. 1-0 to the blue team.
Here's your
So it's
esports.
that American Gladiators game where you had to put all the balls in the
And like, how do you
hole.
stop each other? Like, is
Yes.
it
Is there shooting happening?
Yeah, what
Is
are
there-
the attacks?
Right, okay.
Here we go.
All right, so it's wiped out shots.
What?
That bird just
You know,
shot.
like eagles do.
Like eagles.
Paris has been reclaimed by nature, and nature has evolved.
All right, this is cool.
Some thermals to get a speed boost.
Nature has projectile attacks now.
A free run at the moment.
It's a lot of eagles.
I really thought this game was going to be some kind of contemplative, like joy of flight type thing. No idea.
What's happening?
Yeah.
I had no idea this was going to be like a weird team sport.
Over to the Pantheon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah, it's good. So like, but are they just tilting a little bit with their heads and then still controls to do?
Probably like triggers for shooting.
They've got gamepads.
Yeah.
Or do you have to do like an eagle caw?
Yes, you have to do an eagle
All right.
call.
That's pretty cool.
They need a shoot button. They probably have speed control on the
Speed?
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see them shooting at each other as they head up to try and
Seems like the reticle's
final
always in the
rabbit to win
center.
the game.
Yes. Yeah.
Palmer with
Almost killed you.
and
There we
Andre's
go.
down.
Another
There's
kill.
nothing inauthentic about that man's enthusiasm.
Dude,
That's 100% true.
I've played against him before. He is competitive.
Utilizing the thermals. But Jason with the rabbit gets the final score. No.
Was that rabbit just like flying through the air?
I think they shot it. One of the eagles that away
Yeah.
and took it. I think.
You know,
Okay, we have to chase on to get to that final nest.
VR demos are hard.
Demos are hard.
This is still better than other VR demos I have seen on a stage.
And VR demos are hard because I'm sure this feels really cool to do in a way that it does not necessarily translate.
I mean, this is probably pretty fun.
Yeah.
But it's also, you know, just like any Oculus or Vive game has been pretty fun.
Right.
I still, you know,
Wouldn't spend
if it's a bunch of stuff like this for the
$800.
next 6 months, I don't necessarily want to buy a headset.
It has a nice look.
Yeah.
but I assume this should all be online, right? Like, there's no way this is local or anything like that.
Oh, right, sure.
Yeah.
To try it out yourselves. So we'd love to come and see you down
Palmer,
there.
Palmer, take it up.
We have to finish the presentation, Palmer.
Let's see him play Smash Brothers.
Stop punching the other presenters, Palmer.
Got it.
Thanks to Palmer and Jason, Charlie, and of course the entire dev team. I actually got to play an early version of this game last year here at E3, and I'm not going to lie to you, it was like super alpha, and I peed a little. Like it wasn't even very good, and it was awesome. So this is going to be incredible. I really encourage you to check it out.
I don't know what any of what she just described.
Her pee wasn't very good.
Okay, but it was awesome.
But it was awesome.
Yeah, very alpha.
Oculus booth, so get down there and do it. Now that we've seen some flying raptors soaring through abandoned city streets, it's time to ascend a bit higher in elevation. So please welcome Ubisoft Red Storm's David Votipka.
Oh shit.
Red Storm, huh?
This is the Star Trek thing?
Yeah.
Well, no, he said she was talking about going up, so this might be the grow up thing.
Red Storm is making Star Trek thing.
Okay.
Ubisoft, VR is about more than just technology. It's about creating games that just weren't possible before, and exploring new worlds with friends without ever having to leave your living room. It's about fully immersing yourself.
That guy's like
in these
2 or
worlds
3 slider adjustments away from being Hugh Jackman.
I was going to say Jeff Goldblum. He's got a Jeff
a little bit of that too.
Yeah. Could not do.
He smiles like Jeff Goldblum.
Today,
they put Jeff Goldblum and Hugh Jackman in the fly machine, and he's what came out.
That man's a lucky man.
I doubt he is bothered by that.
No.
Like, put me in that machine too, please. Thank
you mean 2 of the most ruggedly handsome men in the world? Yes. All right.
I would say Jeff Goldblum is ruggedly goofy.
He is handsome.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone describe him as handsome before.
Jeff Goldblum is an incredibly handsome man. What are you talking about?
Yes. He's like leading man and like naked in the fly.
He's shirtless in Jurassic Park.
Okay, I have to hear this.
We've gathered some of the most decorated officers in the Federation to test her limits and to prove her place among Starfleet's finest ships. We're en route to a secret testing facility and are proceeding to our destination at maximum warp.
I feel like that person's too excited about Star Trek.
That's LeVar Burton.
Yeah, he needs to like calm down a little bit.
This is amazing! Wow!
Absolutely astonishing.
When I walked in, I really wasn't sure what
Jerry Ryan's there too.
Walking into. This is
Let's fly Jeff Goldblum.
cool.
Okay.
I could have imagined what I would have wanted the Star Trek VR game to be.
I was in Star Trek. I know. Believe me.
Who's the fourth?
I don't know who the fourth is.
This is amazing.
I mean, it really is breathtaking. That was an extraordinary experience to be fully encompassed in a world.
Whoa, not into that.
I don't feel like it doesn't feel like they're blowing smoke here. Like,
And you're taking orders from the captain, and I mean, it's really cool.
So there's captain, helm.
Oh, that's the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tactical, and the engineer routing power and charging.
It's
like. All right, shields up.
Prepare warp. Take us out.
Yes, Captain.
Co-op gameplay is not new. I mean, we can play.
You did not go to Starfleet Academy for 4 years just to laugh when your captain gave you orders.
Being in a shared version.
A lot of bracelets.
Hearing who you're playing with, you can look over and see the person and see them doing their job and talk to them.
Needs more light bloom.
Does not succeed unless everybody does their job well.
Ship decloaking.
LeVar Burton can kind of sell me anything.
I love you, LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just say it here.
Yeah.
Shields. While we were under attack,
I sent him all those bracelets. Like one a year.
Today. He really had the language of Star Trek down.
And they are transporting, Captain.
Fuck.
Got
chills.
I will say I nailed being the engineer.
This is joyfully nerdy. This is a joyfully nerdy thing.
Doesn't seem good.
It's a Klingon. We're under attack. We have been waiting in anticipation for so long for the technology of virtual reality to catch up with where we imagine we should be and where we all want to go. Line us up for warp, please.
We have full power.
Ensign, as soon as you can get us the hell out of here, I'd be most grateful.
This was really incredible.
Hull is down to 20%. Come on, y'all. Punch it.
Fucking finally, Jordy got his own ship.
Yes.
This is how it had to happen.
Yeah, they had to put him in VR for him to finally be a captain.
No,
and that's a pretty
the dev was the captain.
Yeah.
You saw the names over the heads.
Yeah.
Someday.
He's captain in my heart.
Yeah.
I really wish they had the TV license, but that still looks pretty awesome.
That looks pretty good. I want to play that. Pretty
I
bad.
want TV license.
Cool
so like,
shit.
does that mean
Yeah,
it's just like the Roddenberry like name license?
No,
It's the J.J. Abrams universe.
Oh, okay.
Those rights are in
different
different
rights.
hands.
Yeah, as you
Weird.
can see, it's amazing, and you heard it here first. Unless, of course, you heard it from the reporter who leaked it on Reddit. You know what you can suck a bag of. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the man who was rocking a VR headset way before VR even existed.
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want the
that's a good get.
TrekCon DLC where you're just like signing, like you do that whole episode and then you have to sign autographs and stuff like that.
Oh, this is so exciting. Hi. Okay, this is happening. This is happening. This is happening. Okay. Welcome to
Who
the
doesn't
SoFi
like
Head and Stone
LeVar
for
Burton?
precisely
Like,
this occasion.
real
Thank you so
bad
much.
people.
Yes.
So it looks like Ubisoft got some of the old Trek band back together. I mean, like all of the old Trek bands and the new ones back together. So I have two questions for you. First of all, I know you have my email, so why no invite? But we'll talk about that after. And how did the game compare to being on the actual Enterprise?
So here's the thing, right?
Here's the thing. That was a TV show. There is no actual Enterprise.
You guys know that. When you're operating the console, it's really not connected to anything.
Okay.
You knew that, right?
You're breaking all our hearts right now.
I know. But here's the thing. You don't have to imagine.
What is that
this
tweet?
game.
That's my aesthetic.
You are
Exploring the world with my friends from my living room.
Well, never leaving my house.
Rendered environment. You are on the bridge of a starship, and you're with your friends. It's pretty cool.
It's so amazing. So what was it like working with that particular crew? All of you having had real Enterprise experience. I know I can't let go of the fact that
Jerry Ryan was on Voyager. I just want to be clear.
Not as Enterprise.
It felt real to us when we were doing it. Look, playing with Carl and Jerry was amazing because we have this special bond, just like you will with your friends when you play.
Nice.
And here's the thing.
Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
We had to work together to
LeVar Burton is
accomplish the
unstoppable.
mission.
Yeah.
I feel like their dialogue was just as fake as the Wildlands dialogue was.
Yeah.
But since it sounded like Star Trek, it was like, oh, but no one playing. Well, no, not
LeVar
no
Burton
one.
would do that.
But
That's the
me
thing.
playing that game, I would not.
And that's at the
That's not how I would talk. That's not how I would talk. I would talk because you have to.
But also they have said those lines.
Right.
And been paid to say those lines for
So they're
years.
actually getting to use their techno babble in something that's actually taking place.
Right.
I told the guys at Red Storm that I was not going to shave my head for the privilege, and so they said fine. For me, it took a minute for me to get acclimated because it was weird how I just sort of slipped into Geordie. It was like that skin, I just like put it right back on again. The lingo, the rhythm, the technobabble, it all started clicking in, coming back.
He's watching our
But
stream.
I was
He's a big fan.
used to like responding to an order and not initiating the orders. So I had to engage.
2 for 2, 2 years on 2 with an engage. Yeah.
It took a moment,
Ubisoft.
but I got the hang of it, and it's such a blast. I think that they really nailed it. The graphics, everything is so
I don't know about the
beautiful.
graphics, but
Some of that stuff,
graphics are a little goofy.
It looked a little.
But look, as an establishing thing for this.
Yep.
Well, I can't wait to play this game.
It's cool to live in a world where this is going to be a thing.
You can come over, and then we can play. We can play with like Brent and Jonathan Frakes and Michael.
Drop all those names.
My feelings right now.
I don't know if you know this, I'm friends with Sir Patrick Stewart. We hang out regularly.
Tears in the middle of this conference, so I'll just cry it out with you after. But thank you so much for talking about
My
this with
pleasure.
us today,
My
and you are dismissed.
But you can't dismiss me unless you outrank me.
It's very clear that I don't outrank you by any level, so I will just say, make it so, number one.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Friendship is good. Friendship is
Reading
good.
Rainbow.
Yeah. Shout it out just once.
I've been watching a lot of Reading Rainbow with the kids. I've seen the many decades.
Is he still doing it?
I think he
They
did.
did
They did an app.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't get that old in like the run, but like 80s LeVar Burton, 90s LeVar Burton.
What?
There was something in the buffer.
Yeah.
Is this going to be someone walking through a wheat field? Going to be touching the wheat?
This is Beyond Good and Evil.
It came without warning.
This is
For Honor?
For Honor.
Yeah.
It's a hell of an earthquake.
I'm glad we're understanding the backstory to why samurai are fighting knights.
Oh, God. We've been drinking that.
Sorry,
We've been-
I just I had a rough night.
What was that Ubisoft game, From Dust? Wasn't that where you're like shaping the world?
Yeah.
And,
Came
I like that game.
Well, nothing left to do but fight each other, I guess.
Yeah.
We can't
Just
just
ruined
figure out
the
what
fucking
happened.
wasteland.
We don't got it bad enough already. Let's kill each other.
The desperate few struggle
I got
to survive.
Skyrim.
Yeah. You should take your helmet up.
The whole game is just a fight over water rights.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Ripped from the headlines.
Don't.
Sup?
Yo.
My water.
I got
What's
this armor.
See, you found my water. They call me Aquafina.
Perhaps we had a chance for peace.
But then, nah. I mean, yeah.
Trust are seldom allies.
Yeah, like seriously, like there's only 3 of you.
Right. Share that water.
And that's the only water.
Also, follow the stream back. See where that stream's coming from, man.
Oh, it's a septic system. Right.
But those trees are okay.
There's a lot of water. There's a lot of water.
World
Yeah, I
of
guess
night
everything's
fighting.
okay.
Yeah, everything's all right actually.
Speed trees.
Only through war
Yeah.
can nature rebuild itself.
Yeah.
If the water the plants with something, why not
Yeah.
blood?
They say they've been fighting for 1,000 years. Nobody even remembers why they were fighting.
And also, technology hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fighting for honor.
Lost to the ages.
Yeah.
I
Hey, now it's blood.
Was it destined to do this forever?
Is it Vikings, Knights, and Samurai?
Yes.
That guy got a dope beard.
Here they still stand.
Oh, don't you dare shoot someone in the knee.
For a sign of peace.
No, I'm right. I'm done. I'm done.
I will show them.
Alright.
What the?
To shoot someone.
I am Apollyon.
A what?
Who?
Kerrigan?
Apollyon?
I bring war.
What's your deal?
Sounds like you're a griefer.
Just likes to watch them fight. He's like, I was getting bored. They were going to stop. I had to.
Oh, this guy.
I forgot about this guy.
Yeah.
Does Pope get to work with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Desperation drives us to war.
You're the only one I trust, Pope.
It is trust.
With this secret.
Apollyon.
The fact that this guy has not had a minor role on Game of Thrones yet feels a little wrong.
Trust is impossible. And the wolves among us
Music?
can roam free.
Just close your eyes.
I want this to be
I'm
here's.
Jason Vandenberg. I'm the creative
It's the thing I do.
When he starts talking normal,
we
it's
gave
like
you
when
the
Maria
chance to
Bamford starts talking in her normal woman voice. It freaks me out.
The art of battle.
Nope.
Now, we welcome you to the world of For Honor. In our campaign,
I feel like he just showed up with a cassette tape and said, "Could you play this while I talk?"
join the
I
Blackstone
put this
Legion
together for my bit in the
This is my
conference.
demo tapes.
Play this while I
As a
talk.
samurai, unite your people to prevent a civil war and restore the prestige of the empire. And as a Viking, well, I think it's better to just show you.
Does Psycho Mantis mind control music?
Yeah.
I think it's really good team meetings. Look at this.
He rolls his G's.
I would break.
I didn't know you could do.
I would fight for this map.
Yes.
Pope? No.
No. Not Pope at all.
Good luck.
Pope.
Never
Pope.
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 Never Pope.
Oh.
You
are the raider. In the aftermath of war, your people were starving. You brought them back. Now, your fleet sails the lands of the samurai.
What fun.
Seeking plunder.
How much D&D is this guy
Dad,
playing?
all of it. Dad, can you read me this book again before we go to bed? It's pretty. You're pretty awesome.
You don't need
at
to give
it.
him the, like. You don't. He doesn't need the red box anymore. It's up here. It's up here.
Edge of extinction.
Is that him?
Does he narrate the trailer?
I think he, why wouldn't
if you had this guy, why would you get someone else?
VO for everyone.
I put this guy on like my maps app.
Yes.
Like, turn left or die.
Turn left.
No, seriously, that's just me. Turn left.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's
you missed
the
it.
next slide, make a legal U-turn in bed.
But they knew we were coming.
So this is single-player campaign stuff. From
There
what he
is?
said. That's
Yes.
what he's describing this as.
I feel like based on that first trailer, I don't want to fight. Like, you kept telling me to stop fighting.
You gotta fight. You're desperate.
No,
I guess.
You need the water.
They're on the water.
Matt? Salt water. No
Can't drink
do.
it, yeah.
It'll just kill you.
You don't have one of those machines from Waterworld.
But it's also raining.
That's salt rain.
Yes. Those are tears.
Yeah.
From all the fighting.
That's a good defense.
Yeah, that'll do. What's up, Braveheart? It's a little harder when you got boats.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
Yeah.
Through the gates!
This reminds me of the beginning, the thing for Rise, when they first showed Rise.
I welcome you all!
Okay.
Wait, where'd you guys go? Where are those arrows coming from?
Fortress hadn't
Oh, they're surrounded like
Yeah.
a U? Holy crap, you guys are done.
All we had to do was get through them.
Well,
I really enjoyed the combat of this that I played.
Yeah, it has a feel to it that is unlike other types of games like this.
yeah.
Is there, what kind of technique is there to it? Like, is it
Quite a bit. Like, so against like the regular dudes, it's just like a lot of swinging kind of Dynasty Warrior style. I think like heavy and light attacks. But against like other general type characters, it's a lot of like feinting and bluffing and like.
Is it like Infinity Blade stuff?
A little bit in that like you're picking a side. Right?
Yeah.
Which you can kind of see, it's like left, right, or up, basically.
It's like you're guarding that way?
Yeah.
Is it really hard? Because
it's pretty hard. Yeah, but like there were definitely moments of like I'm 2-on-1, and if I can just hold them off for long enough, that's like a victory. Like I know I'm gonna lose 2-on-1, but like even just being good enough to keep them away from me, it feels good. There's a little Bushido blade in its quick combat encounters.
Hit them in the head and they're dead?
Basically.
what was the game they made with the sword and the Wii?
Red Steel?
Red Steel.
It's better than Red Steel.
That wall was the only way forward.
But what I played was just multiplayer, competitive. That guy's fucked.
Is he actually the voice of the main character? I don't know.
It sounded like he said there were multiple campaigns. So there's like a samurai campaign, a Viking campaign.
It would make sense he would be the Viking one.
Yeah.
Grappling hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Definitely.
Okay.
Year of the grappling hook.
I'd say it started last year, but it's been realized fully this year.
Yeah. Hell, even Uncharted had a grappling hook.
Yeah.
This new one.
Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge had one.
Oh, yeah.
War seems shitty.
Yeah. I don't want to be in
And
it.
painful.
I don't know. They seem like they're having a good time. They're yelling a lot.
What should I do with this brick?
Oh, shit.
plan.
That's bad.
Oh, you fucked up.
Okay. He's kind of placed it there.
How did he do that?
He's very strong.
He's a Viking.
His third hand?
He's a very large boy.
I like that braid with the ring on it. If I had hair, I'd do that.
My question has been like, will the different cultures feel different in terms
Spikes
of
on the wall?
combat?
Yep.
Yep. Nice.
You saw where that was going.
Like sleeping dogs? Nice.
Hey, what'd you say?
I'm really curious if the different cultures have different feeling combat, or if it's just kind of skinned differently. But
you'd want to think that like one of them would be like, oh, we're faster,
yeah,
and not
exactly.
as well armored, or, you know, like that type of mix would make some easy sense.
All right.
Peace.
I've been waiting for like a half hour for you to get up here. Nice. Thanks, Dick.
All right, now he's king of the hill.
Yep.
The raider got us inside that fort.
Now we have
Just win, baby.
I don't know how he lived. That's
not long. That's how.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was his own dude. Okay. He just wanted to give him a little like wake up call.
Yeah, like, hey,
get your shit together.
Okay, so imagine this game, but Dynasty Warriors. Like the Dynasty Warriors characters and vibe.
I see what you're saying. But actually plays like this.
Plays like this.
That would be. I would be way into that.
And soundtrack. Yes.
Yeah. It's the most butt rock there is.
Yes.
Soldiers slaughtered. Soon.
The hardest Lu Bu action you've ever seen.
Yep.
You open the gate. Now you will pay.
I see you played Knifey Axie before.
I was getting housed.
It just seems super hard.
It is.
Like you have to kind of predict where he's going to swing.
It communicates the direction that their current stance is.
Yes.
Yeah, but you gotta like, just know it's like an overhead or left or right stance.
Well, no, like it shows. You see the little icon on his body?
Oh, that's not which direction you're pointing?
No, yours is on your body, and he also has one on him.
Oh, I see. Oh,
guys, I don't think he made it.
Nah.
He'll be fine.
Are they that quick?
Yeah.
Like, so if you get a couple of hits in, it's over?
Yeah.
That raider showed us what Viking fury could do. The Great Raid, they would call it. And it had begun.
Okay.
I stayed home and invented a bucket and caught all this rain.
And now
I'm the king.
Yep. Persona 5 For Honor.
Yep. I need those to mix.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
That looked all right.
Yeah.
Jason Vandenberg, if you are looking for something to give that very special someone in your life, For Honor will be available on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Sweet. It's a nice gesture. What could be more romantic than dinner, drinks, and an all-night bender of epic warfare? Either you'll bond forever, or she'll move out in the morning. And if you're in LA, come by the Ubisoft booth to play For Honor. Now, for those of you watching at home, head to forhonorgame.com to register for the very next alpha that will come very soon. All right?
Okay.
Now, here to talk about catapulting of a completely different kind, please welcome producer at Ubisoft.
Yes.
Reflection,
Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. Yay. This makes me happy.
This would have been a fun surprise if this hadn't gotten out.
Yeah. Even still.
Yeah.
It's nice to know they're committed to it.
At Ubisoft, we get to tell all kinds of stories. Like how we can go from a massive AAA game like For Honor to, well, to a wobbly red robot in a small experimental
He should
game.
just narrate this game. Is
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
amazing?
We surprised you and ourselves with Grow Home, the story of our little robot bud learning how to
I want this man
It's like
to just
melting my heart.
I want him to narrate every action of my life.
really excited
They got a little bit of that bud, you know.
bud is fine.
You can't hear it in the background, but that robot is just like, weed!
He's not just growing up, he's growing up.
Okay, he's
I
growing
hate
up.
everything about you, Mom.
grow op. Gritty. Tom Clancy's Grow Ops.
Hey.
What a bud.
Bud's great. Bud is great. Oh.
You never survived that fall.
Oh, he's got a
I
glider.
got a glider.
Huh.
Or if it's limited the way the leaf was.
Whoa.
Look at how big that planet is.
This looks pretty good.
Planet?
Wow, okay. All right.
Holy
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
Jeez. As long as it's not the same thing over and over again.
I don't, like 20 or 30 hours of grow home might be too much grow home.
I thought the first one was the exact right length.
Like it took me like 6 hours to 100% that game.
Yeah, but they're going to the moon. They're going to the moon. That thing is taking you to the moon.
He's made girl get very long to get to the next planet.
Yep.
And
like it just needs more. It needs more than just climbing and growing vines.
More than just new content and stuff to do.
Will take his first stumbling steps without the watchful eye of Mom. And you'll get to stretch your acrobatic skills across an entire planetary playground. Not only can you forget your words, not only can you ride the giant star plants, but you can throw down seeds and use plants to bounce, shoot, and catapult yourself to new heights.
Okay.
All the way to the moon. We want you to help Bud grow up this August on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
It's just over a year since the last one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It was early.
It was
earlier in the year.
I was not here yet.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pete, your accent is so adorable. You could forget to say anything at all and just turn those vowels into words way up. There were like 18 A's in that word. You're awesome. Now, at its core, Ubisoft is a creative company with an independent spirit, and support for innovative projects is a part of its DNA. But every once in a while, that DNA mutates slightly, and this happens.
Uncreative bullshit.
This is Trials, right?
Director, Tag Team Champions.
They're doing wrestling games.
I don't think they're doing.
Okay.
Oh, Dean Evans?
Okay, Dean Evans definitely wrote this bit.
Oh, he's the
He's
blood
a big
dragon
wrestling
guy.
guy, yeah. Dean Evans and who?
Are they wearing meat suits?
I didn't catch who the other one
They're wearing
was.
Zubas.
They are wearing Zubas.
They're wearing Zubas and they got wrestling entrances and it's Dean Evans. Okay.
This is going somewhere.
This is Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Yeah, I can't believe this is not a wrestling game.
Yeah. Still.
Hogan, all right.
They didn't have belts. That's the only thing missing.
Yeah. Or fanny packs.
Yeah, fanny packs are even better.
Thank you. Where's Chad? Not you. Out. So I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Hello, I'm Antti Ilvessuo, the creative director of Trials and also president of Finland.
Oh, is that true?
That could be true.
No one's going to check on that.
Okay.
He wouldn't say it if it was
Finland doesn't have Wikipedia. I don't know how to look it up.
It's impossible to know.
Hello, I'm Dean Evans, creative director of the original Blood Dragon and advocate of world peace.
Yeah, all right, that's cool.
The thing to say was like a roaring fire behind you, an explosion.
Blood Dragon made baby together.
That's right, Auntie.
Oh,
this
man.
horrible problem child is being delivered right now.
Fucking NWO points at the screen.
Man. Come on. Wait.
All right.
That's a reason.
Power Cult and Dr. Darling are back. This time
This is making me very happy.
Roxanne and Slater play as the ratliest mean teens this side of Mars and defy gravity on your ultimate Dragon Slayer cyber bikes. Protect America with freedom flips that ride on the ridiculous roller coaster of righteousness. Grapple and spin.
Yes.
Grappling hook. Good.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Checking all the boxes.
Shit.
What?
Communist aliens and giant ancient Dragon Balls.
This Trials has gone full bonkers now.
The place and the action
I feel like it's been that.
Not quite this far.
It's been like hinting in this direction.
Yeah,
This
it
is
has.
all the way through.
The Super Awesome Max whatever was definitely going this way.
Yeah.
Together forever today. Trials
Okay.
of the Blood Dragon. Side effects may include euphoria and extreme patriotic views.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Yep, that's the team. There's the team. All right. All right.
I'm going to go with you on this one.
Yep.
Out
8-bit title to get you excited. As you can tell, this game is a beast, and in case you didn't get the incredibly subtle messaging in that video, it is out now on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's almost out now. We didn't want anybody sprinting off to chase blood dragons while we were still here on stage, so the game will be released as soon as this conference ends, about 30 minutes from now. Calm yourselves and just take comfort in the fact that apparently LMFAO is back together, guys, so that was nice. All right. Guys, never knew they were white. Guys,
not really.
this is Ubisoft, and there is, yes it is, my friends, and there is no UBE3 experience without a deep dive into Assassin's Creed. You know this. And I know this. And this year is special because Assassin's Creed is about to go super multi-platform.
They've got like 10
Here to
minutes.
talk about the upcoming Assassin's Creed movie.
Goddamn movie.
Please join me in welcoming legendary
You're totally right. They're going to talk about that movie.
Marshall.
Super long.
Of course they would. Movie producer.
They did that Spielberg thing that time. And it was like, Cameron. That's right. Yeah.
Microsoft did Spielberg.
That's right. That was a weird year.
Yeah.
And that was really long.
Frank,
Yes.
thank you so much
Cameron talked for like 20 minutes.
today. Now, in case, I'm excited to have you. In case people don't know, you have worked on some of the hugest films and film franchises that have ever existed in our history. Indiana Jones, Back to the
fact
Future,
check a little bit of this.
the Bourne films.
Yeah, was that guy
Jurassic
really the
World.
president of Finland?
So what drew you specifically to this project?
Well,
Money.
I mean, it's kind of simple. I'm always looking for a good story. And I thought that the Assassin's Creed universe really
Producer
had all
of
the elements that could make
129
a great
films.
movie.
Okay. Frank Marshall?
So it was kind of our goal as the filmmakers to take these elements and stay respectful to the franchise.
He's actually produced a bunch of
and the
Spielberg
DNA
stuff.
of the brand.
Frank, pause. Tell me the Assassin's Creed
bring
story
something
right
new
now.
to the franchise.
Who is Juno?
There's all right. Aliens.
No, apparently not. We got a fucking real long correction letter. Not aliens, apparently.
Precursor race.
Precursor race.
But
We kind of mixed
the Pope is an alien, though, right?
Whatever. Same thing.
Familiar.
Also a producer on some of the later Ghibli stuff that came out in the U.S.
Franchise. There is so much to draw from. I think everybody is super stoked to see that Michael Fassbender is playing in the lead role. Yes. Yeah, it's an incredible cast all around.
The same character from Shame.
What can you tell us about what went into making this film?
Money.
Well, it's really kind of a massive production. We shot in 3-4 different countries. Obviously, there's an historical aspect to the story where we go back in time, just like in the game. But we really wanted to get the right team.
At least that's what I got from the log line that Ubi pitched me on originally.
Really esteemed, fantastic director named Justin Kurzel, who had just worked with Mr. Fassbender on Macbeth.
I think this guy's an assassin or a Templar.
He's really a true visionary
Definitely a
who
Templar.
understands the best elements of the game and how to translate them into the movie. Then we assembled a team of really incredibly talented people to surround him with and create the world and using these real locations and a team of stunt experts to take us into the parkour and the elements that you're going to see in the film.
Yeah, I mean, that's such an integral part of this world is the physical aspect of this game. And trying to replicate that in the real world had to be a challenge.
Exactly. We've got the best
Peter
of the world
Marshall fangirl
doing
there.
those different kinds of stunts and those different kinds of elements.
So, given all of that, what do you think
Is that a good screen? Or
It's ambiguous enough to where it doesn't matter. It'll fit the feed.
They took out the sad face before they posted it.
But really, it's the multi-layered mythology that
Feels like a dig at Ubisoft. If this is one.
And the kind of putting
I feel like a lot of
into
the
story.
pacing around this entire
We have
press
a real
conference is
story,
way off.
And it has an arc that goes all the way to the end, and you're being able to
Like
have that
the
same
South Park
wish
game
fulfillment
stuff
you
looked
have in
all
the
right,
game,
but the
being
everything
able
around
to
it was
see
like
the,
rough, too
the
long.
world through the lives
It's a longer
and the
press conference,
ancestors,
too.
Through the genetic.
Well, they had to fill all that time that EA wasn't using.
That's incredible. I mean, I think people already imagine themselves in this role. So to kind of write it large.
I'm gonna get right to it.
There you go.
But obviously, a really great opportunity. Now, this is E3.
Oh, I guess you weren't as close as I thought.
Yeah.
Where?
That was a different. Yeah, I don't.
Jeff, you're asleep again. Ubisoft's going on.
No. Actually, I'm excited because I can show you a a little bit more than.
Frank.
Frank,
stop.
You could.
Really?
We don't want to get you in trouble.
Just send me a link later. Don't
Like,
worry.
are you
don't
getting
worry about
arrested
it.
for showing us this? Is this illegal?
It's a private Vimeo link.
And shows you everything that went into making this.
Put the whole
film,
thing up on Daily Motion.
As well as never
That's right.
seen.
Here's a torrent
before
link.
Never
footage,
seen.
from the movie. So we're gonna roll that video very soon. As soon as you give the word, right?
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Come on, bring it.
Assassin's Creed is going to be in theaters December 21st. So play a lot of Assassin's Creed before
December?
then, so it's all inside of
Man,
you when
it's
you go
ways
to see
off.
the movie. And now, for your viewing enjoyment, I present Mr. Michael Fassbender.
Not here,
it's
though.
like that.
He's not actually here.
Or is he? He's an assassin. He could be anywhere.
He's going to jump out, fade back up, there'll be a hay bale on stage. He's going to jump into it.
Here's what I'm going to say. Whether or not Michael Fassbender was too busy for this, he was too busy for this.
Thumbs up.
The assassins are fighting for free will, and their main rivals are Templars. And Templars are trying to enhance humankind through science.
Oh, you put it that way.
Yeah, okay, wait.
Deep concept and idea, which is going back into time and having some sort of relationship with the ancestor that's come before you. The overall journey of the film is through the eyes of.
It is really fascinating that these two went from making a Macbeth adaptation together to this.
Your past.
It's the same story, really.
Yeah.
What, the director and Fassbender?
Yes.
Oh, really?
He starts.
The girl from the Dream DiCaprio movie,
Yes.
Inception.
The woman whose name I will always mispronounce is Marion Cotillard.
Yeah.
Revolution.
We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
I think slapping the big fat A right on the front of the hood is a little bit,
maybe a little on the nose,
a little bit obvious.
Bit of a giveaway.
I think that's probably an assassin.
One of the greatest actors of his generation, and there's many other strong characters in the film.
Or he plays for Oakland.
What did he win the Academy Award for?
Fassbender?
Yeah.
Oh,
what did he win it for?
What did he win it for?
Sorry, I just saw that Michael K. Williams was in this. That was surprising.
Sequences are massive.
And Jeremy Irons.
I just want it to be an unbelievable ride.
We have to show him who he really is.
Just land in that bale of hay.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I can't. Nope.
I'll rent that. There was a time at which I think that exact trailer would have made me very excited.
He does not won an Academy Award. He was nominated twice.
In that role over the years we played the game, but I can't think of a better
2 assists
choice
count as
than
a kill,
Fassbender.
though,
He's
so that's
Yeah.
not really looking forward to the assassin getting naked. All right. Just me? Okay. Now for our next game.
They're hacking in. It's dead sex.
Oh, no. There it is.
That's dead sex music.
God damn it.
Put it on the board.
Yep.
The corporate interests are rigging the election.
It's another South Park trailer?
Rorschach looks different.
Your favorite social media giant, Invite, knows everything about you. And they're manipulating your feed to tailor your opinion
Not my
to
feed.
their interests.
Is that a Kurt Angle?
That was Kurt Angle.
I like Kurt Angle. I've been brainwashed.
President Kurt Angle.
Invite wields the single most powerful population control tool ever created.
Is this tongue in cheek or do they think this is cool?
They probably.
I don't. It doesn't play as tongue in cheek. Even if they mean it that way, then they're not.
Congressman Thress, join us.
They're not doing a good enough job at getting that across.
So this is them trying to like do a an anonymous thing?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
And I think a lot of the attitude and stuff around that just comes off as like lame.
Which is again why I want them to lean into it harder. Like make it as stupid as humanly possible.
Like campier?
Yes, as campy and like make it like 60s like Batman series level campy.
Yes.
Welcome into the San Francisco
Bay.
But they won't do it.
I am looking forward to playing San Francisco in a game.
Yeah. Welcome to San Francisco. Nobody can afford to live here anymore, so all 7 people are out today.
You will join DedSec, a hacker group rebelling against an establishment that uses technology to take away our freedom. You are Marcus Holloway, a brilliant young hacker on a mission to take back control from this establishment. Now, we all live in a hyper-connected world. Everything we use,
Those dogs are
everything
fighting.
of us is
Pet
connected
those
to
dogs.
technology.
Go back and fucking pet those dogs.
From the perspective of a hacker,
You can do that.
Just watch those dogs.
this world is filled with opportunities.
It's a real place like that.
Yeah, that's
So
the
in
pier,
Watch
right?
Dogs 2,
Yeah.
everything around you can be acted in creative ways.
Be act.
That's a decent looking Embarcadero.
Yeah.
You can also profile, manipulate, and
kind of ruin that person's day.
Yep. You're just kind of a jerk.
And you're not alone. You can seamlessly encounter other
So that's like
hackers.
that was you're hacking everyone so they all get a text at the same time, which can be like a distraction.
And this is multiplayer now? This is, hey, this is another player?
It's too precise.
But for now, let's deal with Invite, a social media giant that's just been exposed by DedSec.
Our numbers are going through the roof, but we just
So are DedSec good guys?
I was just about to say, like, what do you want to bet? It's like the second act reveal is that DedSec actually sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems to be a first act reveal.
And becomes the villain.
Okay, people, this is strictly by the book. Don't paint outside the lines and stay frosty.
Did you just steal that car?
That was the point when I went, when I did exactly what you're doing. When I saw this demo, I was
The
like,
Bay Area is filled with stories you can choose to explore.
He's hacking that car.
like they call him out on it in a way that you want to think that maybe he's kidding, but it doesn't go far enough either way, and it just like tonally just.
Was the quest named Power to the Sheeple?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Right. It's a very good looking San
This
Francisco.
is the thing that fucking sucks. Is like then they put on Run the Jewels, which has the attitude that this thing needs if it wants to do that, and like they're not even close.
Yeah.
You can see the whole city from here.
Whole lot of people out there, man.
I don't think you're a very good anonymous hacker if your hacker logo is on your hat. And you look like Shredder.
Hey, man.
Then there's that guy.
Man, what the fuck are you wearing? Like, seriously, what the fuck are you
Why
wearing?
did you make that?
Like, what the fuck is this all about? Just this.
And again, if they just leaned into it and said, this is all ridiculous.
boy. How's he doing it? How's he getting the...
evidence, and I'm on our exit strategy.
Like if there's a 20% more like Saints Row tone.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, like it either needs to go further into the goofy shit,
Yeah.
or like,
Or straight back.
they're in this
No.
weird middle ground where it's
Yeah.
like this kind of straight-faced dumb shit where you're just like,
Is that the
that,
congressman?
this isn't cool.
I do believe that is a helicopter.
Fuck you.
Marcus, the
Agreed.
building's one off the
Yeah.
grid. We can't get in or see inside.
First
They're
relatable
up to
dialogue
something.
I've heard so
Yes.
far.
I'll see what.
Everyone has a drone in San Francisco now, right?
That's
Yeah.
actually true.
They give you one when you get your
Okay.
license.
I
Yeah.
do.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta deliver these Amazon packages. Okay. Be with you in a minute.
No, just, please stop spoiling their side mission reveals.
Did you guys read the story about some woman who like opened up her window and there was a drone
Something's
out there?
definitely
Like,
Shitty.
Jesus.
Get in all kinds of trouble with a drone these days.
sure can.
fine. Keep. They're scrubbing the evidence.
Get us access, Marcus, before it all gets
Deleting files.
Yeah, because they put that up on all the screens.
Like to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
It wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
What's that guy doing? He's deleting files with a hammer.
Yeah. They've got a microwave over there too. That looks
I think
like
he's
they're just
actually
stuffing
breaking hard drives.
Yeah.
He's defragging.
That guy's drilling. See, he's got a better idea.
Yeah.
They need to get one of those hard drive shredders.
That line there was them talking about, we got to delete the congressman's cloud. Which,
How do you, what?
Delete the cloud. Hashtag delete the cloud.
hashtag delete the cloud 2.0.
Thank you. Sorry, I apologize.
You ready with my exit strategy?
Let's make the Bay Area stronger.
Again.
Just finger on the pulse.
The Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Strong.
It's right there, man.
You just hit the button.
No, then he leaves fingerprints, see?
That's
He's
a good
thinking
point. You
with
don't
his
understand
head.
the new generation, Vinny.
Yeah.
You gotta hack everything.
You'll
Get to
touch
press
anything.
something.
I was gonna say these touch controls with the screen.
Gotta go hack the elevator when I go to the bathroom.
He only uses Kinect.
Well, I put on headphones.
What? Oh, yeah. So
All right.
he issues a voice command. He just says, "Put on something fresh," and then plays "Don't Sweat the Technique."
Yeah.
So I, you know,
All right.
all right,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Yes.
I
All
guess.
Again, relatable.
Hashtag relatable.
Sorry, hashtag relatable.
You think if you wanted to, you could just start swimming out to like the East Bay?
The East Bay is represented in the game.
Like, can you get
can go
there?
to Oakland.
Is it just Oakland?
You can take the Richmond Bridge.
You can.
And
That's very
go
cool.
around to
Sausalito?
to Marin, Sausalito area.
Does it have
Like-
the whole peninsula of San Francisco?
It's got some Silicon Valley is the southern area on the map, I guess.
Does the Sunset, like Golden Gate Park?
So it sounds like 4 semi-discrete areas.
I mean, you have to have the valley if you're going to do a game about like crusading.
Even just a very small version of it.
The end of your game where you take down fake Facebook obviously takes place down there, right?
But they must condense it all, right? Like,
Yes,
take like 10 minutes to...
Taking down the evil billionaire Zark Muckerberg.
Is Peter Thiel the last boss of this game?
Probably.
This isn't our first rodeo.
Or is he the hero?
Explosive device?
There's hacking happening over here.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm hacking this guy.
I was trying
I just hacked this dude's neck.
I was trying to stealth kill people. I probably wouldn't have music in my headphones.
No?
That's why you're not young.
Yeah,
or cool.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
guess not, man.
You want to hear him scream.
You need that music to do it right.
Yeah.
You just
we
don't-
used to do it.
You don't understand millennial culture, man.
I guess not.
I want to hear the last breath.
I was disappointed to learn that I think a lot of us are actually millennials.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that, born after?
It's like 80, 81.
Ooh, yikes.
He's got big pockets.
Yeah.
I'll never hear this remote control car jumping.
Yeah.
Actually, 71 grand a year. That's. He probably also doesn't live in the city.
That thing's super loud. Like, it's a very loud machine.
No. Well, it's
Oh, that sound's just coming through his headphones.
Yeah.
It's like with an electric car. He needed to add sound to make it feel comfortable, like he was actually driving something.
Okay, so everyone knows something's happening.
Yeah.
Well, he started downloading. As soon as they start
All right,
downloading,
there it is. There's
That
his
weapon-
8-ball on a string.
yeah.
That's a. Oh, it's a taser.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's taser.
He has
It's not a
He
fucking
also
taser.
has a gun.
Like, by the way, like your mischief, fucking let's have fun. We're crazy hackers. Like, by the way,
Yeah.
kill all these motherfuckers. Like, just if you're gonna do that, start there.
Right. Right.
Take cover! Your insanity is already. Oh man, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
Peace.
Yep.
It's
Like,
not even.
this motherfucking kid seems too cool for that bullshit. Like, don't.
Yeah.
I like that
It's
jump
all over the place, man.
It wasn't even the really good vulgar kind of bird. It was like the knuckles up, halfway. Yeah.
And yeah, do that too, man. We got him. Like, fuck this.
Also, thank God that zip line was there.
Yeah.
That dude is in the worst version of Demolition.
Yeah, dog, we did it. All right, Loke, let's go.
Now I'm winking with a tilde.
It's like,
I see exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
there are things about that game that I think look really fucking neat.
That, like, space seems really cool.
Yeah.
I bet I would have fun doing that thing.
Change the language to Spanish or something, so I didn't understand anything, and then I just played the nice video game.
Watch Dogs 2 comes out on November 15th, 2016 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's so cool to see my hometown in that game. And much like you,
That's right,
whenever
she is from
I'm
the Bay.
infiltrating a corrupt politician's penthouse, I also listen to Eric B. and Rakim. And now, I'd
I
like to
believe
welcome
it.
Yeah, me
Ubisoft
too.
CEO Yves Guillemot to tell you a little bit more
Yay.
about Watch Dogs.
Wait, what else is there to say? Just come out and say, I wrote it myself. What do you think?
I listened to what the kid said.
He hacked it.
Everything is metaphor for Vivendi.
Big Brother 2.0.
Thank you for being with us
It's
today.
me.
So as you may remember, when we launched the first time Watch Dogs, with the PS4.
Happiest man in video
It was a
games.
major success.
Love seeing
and that was really thanks to Sony and the push they did have on this game. So today, I'm very happy to tell you that we are going to continue with Sony, and we are going to do Watch Dogs 2 with them. So I would like to
I get what you're saying, but you need to specifically say that
from Sony to come with us and tell you more about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One, two. All right, you ready with the crash zoom?
That'd be really funny.
Thanks, Eve. That's right. We've been really impressed by Watch Dogs ever since Ubisoft first showed the game right here back in 2012. I think you were there that time.
Oh, was that 2012?
Sony and Ubisoft partnered on that game in the early
got
days of
delayed
the
a bit.
PlayStation
Jeez,
4.
was it?
And
Wait,
then our partnership
that it came out?
went even further.
No, that they first showed it.
A while back, Sony Pictures Entertainment signed up with Ubisoft Motion Pictures to produce a Watch Dogs feature film with New Regency Productions.
Oh, I remember something
After what is shaping up to be
about
an amazing
that.
Assassin's Creed film, we think Watch Dogs is set to be the next video game-based blockbuster movie.
What about The Division?
It's an incredibly
Well,
fun.
they haven't signed a director or anything for that yet, so they can't really tout that yet.
As you know, Jim, it's never too early to think about who your lead actor is going to be. So I'm looking at the character and I'm thinking Michael B. Jordan or a Taye Diggs or an Aisha Tyler who is tall and black and slightly masculine. That's what I'm thinking, you know, yeah? We can talk about it backstage.
I'll be waiting.
No, it's Matt
I
Damon.
understand you have something very special to share with our PlayStation players out there, right?
That's right. PlayStation owners will have access to all Watch Dogs 2 DLCs 30 days before they're released on any other platform.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. It's a killer deal for the PlayStation Nation. Thank you.
No, it's actually a fairly standard kind of deal.
And now
but
we're going to take one more look at the wild hacker playground that is Watch Dogs 2.
Like the tools look really fun to use.
Yeah.
Like there's
Totally.
a ton of stuff about this game that I want to play.
And the
but-
soundtrack seems all right.
Yeah.
The San Francisco Bay.
There's a Grand Theft Auto vibe to it.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Really does.
Yeah.
But again, just like not far enough.
Yeah.
Fuck the slow-mo. Hey. Fashion slave.
All of Run the Jewels 2 is just in this game.
Real dick thing to do.
Like, this is a good trailer.
This is a good trailer. If this was the first trailer they released, I think we would all be a lot more positive.
Can I go to Oakland and do side? Can I be in a sideshow? Can I do sideshows?
That'd be all right.
What's a side mission? Kind of.
What's a sideshow?
It's like kind of just block off roads and spin donuts and shoot guns in the air and just whatever whatever you're into.
Can I get some whistle tips?
Yes. Is Bub Rub in this game? Can we bring that back?
It should be.
Literally the most fit hacker in the world. And of course, it's a game about hackers without a few good robots. So if you pre-order the limited edition of Watch Dogs 2, you'll get your very own
the
Reg
robot.
Jr.,
The pre-order robot.
security
I
robot
thought it was
from
gonna
the
be like
game.
a quadcopter drone.
It comes with 10 separate emotions.
Corporate overlord with a
Thought it'd be
stranglehold
one of
on
those
your
like
city,
quote-unquote
but it is
hoverboards.
radio controlled, and so
No, it's a little
quite
trash
useful
can
for
that rolls
annoying
around.
your coworkers and ending unwanted relationships. All right, folks. We have one more game to show you today, and we all know that Eve likes to be the one to announce the next big thing.
Yeah, they
so I'll let
always
him take
end
it
with
away.
a big reveal.
Ladies and
Like the
gentlemen,
last 2-3 years.
Guillemot.
I was just here.
It's me again.
Maybe not Assassin's Creed since they already did the movie stuff.
Maybe.
What's this thing about
So
Steep?
I'm excited to tell you
guys
about
heard Steep?
our new IP.
Yeah,
New IP.
From our studio in the French Alps. The studio has a lot of multiplayer expertise. You know, those guys have done Splinter Cell multiplayer. They have done also Assassin's Creed multiplayer, and they worked on The Division on some part of the game. So for the first time, we are combining the thrill of action sports with a fully explorable open world. So this game will give you a chance to challenge your friends and to share your adventures with the community.
Tony Hawk VR.
It's a completely
Skate
new
4.
genre.
Hashtag
We
Skate
bought
4.
the franchise.
I'm sure you will love it. Thank you.
Skate_4.
Oh my God.
Esports Mania.
Snowboarding something?
Game engine footage. Okay.
It's that moment where I've committed to leaving, but I haven't left the Earth yet. Nothing you can do but charge forward.
Is this just wingsuit the video game?
I can do anything I want. It's pure freedom.
That's just easy.
You know, there's always a bit of fear. If you don't have a little fear, you know, then you're a little crazy, I think.
Is this a new snowboarding game?
These said action sports.
I think it's a variety of big mountain
The moment
sports.
my feet leave the Earth,
Okay.
everything else disappears. It's pure adrenaline.
Ubisoft trailer.
It's what I live for.
Well, it's not full Ubisoft trailer because people aren't being murdered to this trip hop.
True.
Not yet. And I'll say they have to zoom out a little
So
bit.
like Sam Fisher, professional skateboarder.
The guy had a GoPro on his head.
I mean, what
That
you're
guy's
describing
got-
is basically that scene from the first XXX movie.
Yeah. That movie's all right.
I can see that
You know,
movie.
you can
It's
paint your own picture.
it's not great. It could have been better.
Sure.
But that scene is great.
Was it Vin Diesel and then Ice Cube?
Yes.
Try something
Don't
that
watch the
never
second
been
one.
done before.
But am I scared? Sure. But fear can be a tool. It can keep you performing beyond what you think your limits are.
How do you land?
In the wingsuit?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Okay.
You don't have to sell me on the fear. I know it's a video game. Like, that's...
You're not afraid?
Talk to me about how cool it is.
Right.
This is pretty cool.
Okay,
The
that was
guy's in
scary.
dead set.
That was
Yeah.
before.
There's a thing from Ski Free.
Steep.
All right.
See?
Yeah.
Probably should have just been
Yeah.
called Steep.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that could be something. Yeah.
You're like the new Dark Summit.
The darkest summit.
Hello everyone, I'm Studio Manager Rebecca Coutaz.
And I'm Creative Director Igor Manso.
We are from Ubisoft Annecy at the base of the Alps, just a few miles from the tallest peak in Europe, Le Mont Blanc. From
Home
our
of Andre
studio
the
windows,
Giant.
We are surrounded by the mountains, and they have inspired us to develop the game that we are here to show you today.
Up in these mountains, sport isn't always about winning. Sometimes it's just about doing awesome things with your friends and living life to the fullest.
And sometimes it's just about capturing those memorable moments and sharing them with your friends. Let's show some gameplay. Take it away, Igor.
Thank you.
There just aren't enough games like this anymore.
That's true.
Yeah,
Like,
agreed.
Was good?
so that,
Turn your mic off. Turn your mic off.
Please kill that
is that
part.
good?
Please
Too
turn your
bad the game is shit. Anyway. Oh no.
Welcome to the world of Steep, a massive open world partially set in the Alps, at the intersection of Italy, Austria, Switzerland, and France. We're currently flying over Aiguille du Mont Blanc, and in case you're wondering, aiguille means needles.
Hey, yep.
I was.
First thing we'll do is land on a
What
small
about the
rock over
rest of
there.
it?
And notice the man on the right, walking up to the summit. That's another
Oh
player
yeah, I
from
see
the
him.
community.
He's little.
Let's go down and say hi.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, first person.
What's up, buddy?
Cut the shoot.
Oh.
Oh, I overshot.
All right, now add all the mini game or the
From
side
here,
objectives
you can
from.
enjoy the
Yep.
view and observe
Good.
the world around us. That big guy in front of you is the Mont Blanc, the biggest summit in the region.
Change sport.
And in the distance, you
Hold
can see the
R1.
Matterhorn, one of the wildest spots in the game. And on the right, you've got the Aravis Range, the region we come from, where Ubisoft Annecy stands. In Steep, we developed a really
You see
cool
that game
observation
studio?
tool.
You
We
can
call
go
it
to there.
Mountain
Oh.
View. Mountain View allows
Like
you
the
to zoom
Division.
out from your position observe the world, and navigate into the environment. Our mountain range will be populated by drop zones. Drop zones are entry points for you to drop in the world when you're ready.
Don't drop there.
No, let's get back to our initial position.
Okay, good, because you're going to break your neck.
Besides drop zones, the game will offer a wide range of challenges for you to test your skills. The one in front of us is a wingsuit activity. And as the other player drops in, we'll follow him and triggers a challenge. This is a proximity flying race challenge.
It's kind of cool that you have to fly to start the challenge.
Yeah. Oh, is this first person again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I recently saw a wingsuit video. That stuff's so crazy.
Yep. You ever seen one that ends in a crash?
No, and I don't want to.
It's rough.
I think I responded to, that seems like crazy dangerous, and got a lot of responses that were like, yes, a lot of people die doing this.
Yes,
I
they do.
bet.
There you go.
Like that.
That was horrifying.
Yep.
That guy's just...
Yep. This is all for the thrill of it, baby. Me and my friends. He just died. Not a big deal.
We just secured the silver medal, and as we land, we could choose.
I bet it's a lot of fun right up until you
Just
die.
not even mentioned. It's like.
But we'd like to introduce you to another region.
Anyway, everything's fine. He landed. Is good.
And head over to
The man is dead.
The mountain takes its toll.
He is okay.
Pick up my medal down to the cabin.
I have to wonder what the point of this being an open world is.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to just like run from event
what if
to
you
event.
could?
You know?
with your friends or with other
Maybe you
players.
can, but like,
It's probably the idea that it's a connected area, so like you'll just see other people doing shit.
maybe.
Said sassy since birth.
Yeah, I did say that.
Right, got it. You have been sassy since birth,
I've been
Dan.
very sassy, yes. I was really excited when this looked like it might be a new SSX type game.
And
I'm getting less excited the more Ubi they shove into it. Okay, well, here's snowboarding.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As you ride, you will keep meeting other players from the community, having fun in the mountain. Let's switch our point of view to follow Who's Riders.
Jesus.
That
looks like GoPro footage.
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit.
It does.
That's a great perspective.
That wide angle.
I wonder if you could like wingsuit right into somebody's like skiing challenge.
I hope so.
Like fly right over top of them.
This would be like a decent VR.
Oh my god.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh.
No, this looks really good.
Oh, that second one was excessive.
Yikes.
That was a body. He just ran over a body.
Little green boots.
Now I'd like to show you something special.
Anyway, that was fine too.
If we go back to Mountain View, take a look at that trail.
I am so...
Every line you do in the world creates a trail.
Every line you do in the world.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
It not only allows you to check what you've done on your ride, so you can analyze your line, but it also allows you to launch a replay of what you've seen and what you've done.
There's a wingsuiter.
You can rewind, pause, control the camera.
I mean, yeah.
Go slow-mo.
All right. Yeah.
Is that kind of a rocket?
Chewie!
Chewbacca.
It's
And follow
Chewie!
any players you've met. And the
Slip
idea here is to allow
Chewbacca
you
into
to
the game.
present replay of your
Don't tell EA.
performances.
So I guess Ubi put out a press
That one didn't
release
make it.
halfway through the show, and it announced this beforehand. I saw it on Twitter there.
Okay.
That's no.
Even better.
That's some good looking snow.
Not only can you share videos, but say you liked that jump over the cliff. You know it's a tricky one. You can push it as a challenge to your friends. You define the rule.
Oh, there's skate.
Share it so it becomes part of the content
Now they
your
just made
friends
that.
will see in their game. But let's catch up with our red paraglider.
Don't you fucking crash into my paraglider.
I thought that was the crowd screaming. They really like this red paraglider.
Welcome to Death Mountain.
That guy.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like that. I don't like this.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
This should be like, this seems like DLC for God, the crunching.
The crew. Or something.
I was gonna say for Watch Dogs 2, this is like DedSec gets away for a weekend, right?
Oh my God.
I like that there's just non-stop death and dismemberment happening, and they don't address any of it.
Yeah.
It's like, look, it's beautiful. Like,
the evil corporation in Watch Dogs 2 just sent DedSec away for a weekend retreat. Have fun.
Steep is
Wink.
definitely
One
about
of you
sharing
will survive.
thrilling, crazy, or just pure fun moments.
It reminds me of the
it's also
driver's
about
ed video I
enjoying the
saw when I
mountains.
took
Totally,
driver's
red
ed.
asphalt?
Yes, like basically red asphalt.
Red snow.
So you like getting extreme, huh, kids?
Yes. Let me tell you about the real dangers of extreme.
This is Billy. He likes being extreme.
Not so extreme now that you're rolling down this mountain.
They'll find
extremely dead, maybe.
They'll find him in the spring. This is Jane. She likes paragliding.
Pretty looking game.
I like the snowboarding stuff, but everything else is like Just Cause minigames. Sure. Side quests.
Yeah, like I like the idea of wingsuit stuff, but like the live ring stuff, I don't. That's not something I would really want to do.
Yeah.
Like wingsuit racing is not.
We're inviting you all onto the mountain as soon as tomorrow. Steep will be fully playable on the show floor. If you're watching from home, please visit steepgame.com to register for a chance to participate in Steep beta phases.
Steep.
This game ships
Keep saying it.
this December. Thank you very much.
December.
Full price, you think?
No.
I bet so. I absolutely bet so.
I think so.
I would say so.
With all the connected online stuff, totally.
Today, and we are barreling towards the finish line. But before we go, we want to bring Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot and all of the teams behind the games that we have on stage during our show back out here one more time. Come on out, everybody.
We're the dancers.
This is gonna be like the end of Saturday Night Live, only all the game devs have not been drinking for hours. Although I'm sure they'll start very soon.
Eve just comes out
Well,
and
a
goes,
couple of you probably have to be at
God
Sony,
bless.
so keep it on the level for a little bit.
It's a happy little company.
You could see, you know,
What a gigantic, monstrous,
happy little company.
I
Happy
think
little
it's
company.
just the beginning because, as you know, this game will be live for a long time. So those guys are going to give you
Keep
a
us
lot
together.
more.
Don't,
So
Please,
I'd like
please don't
to,
break up our family.
Vendi, we love each other.
and Aisha for their creativity and all the passion they have. I would like also to thank you, all the gamers. We are only here because of you. We really love you guys because you always push us for excellence. As Aisha said, this year, Ubisoft celebrates our 30 years birthday. That means 30 years in the best industry in the world. I love video games because the real innovation and magic happens when our teams and players are free to create, free to innovate, free to express themselves, free to take risks and have fun. That's what got us here today, and that is what will drive us for another 30 years and beyond.
yeah.
I can't help but watch this in the context of
There's a real,
Yes. This is communicating that.
there's a real plaintive like appeal to,
When you are free, there is no failure. There is only forward.
Oh, there's going to jump into the crowd. To ride off on a rainbow.
back into the crowd.
man.
We're free, right? This is freedom?
Ah, yes, the annual Ubisoft running of the children.
Fucking. Okay. I thought that same
What is going on?
Every year, Ubisoft releases several orphans into the wild.
You're not free, be free.
That was kind of depressing at the end.
Yeah.
It seems like he's sweating it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
His brother's company just got taken over.
Yep. I'm in the wrong place.
And those orphans grew up to be that guy.
Oh, okay.
Or these guys.
Ah, shit, we got the wrong game.
This is odd.
Yeah.
The Shadow of Vivendi.
Yep.
Oh. They're getting hacked again.
But this time DedSec does not care for this montage.
This is Vivendi.
Every steep
forward. It's MSNBC's new slogan, steep forward.
Yeah, I guess goodbye. I don't.
Today. Thanks for making this such a special conference. Stick around for our post show where we're going to answer your burning questions about Ubisoft and our conference today. Everybody, you've been so awesome. I'm Aisha Tyler. We are Ubisoft.
This one comes in from
the
Andy. What's your value on the books and debt allocation? What's your diversification in your portfolio?
Jeez. What that shit?
Do that shit?
Yeah.
I think.
That's another good press conference.
All right.
I think the pacing on that was a little.
It's longer. It's like 2 hours long.
Yeah, it was maybe a little too long. It's less enthused by that one.
There's some stuff there that I will play.
Yeah.
But there's also some rough.
Wait, are they just? Is their post show like they're going to answer questions from just the audience?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope. Well,
apparently not.
Well, that was Ubisoft's.
Yeah.
That sure was.
press conference.
How long was it? When did that start?
2 hours.
2 hours, man.
2 solid hours.
Damn.
And they have enough software to fill it. I think they could
Or
have been
talking.
tighter. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe a couple of those couch segments could have
Some of
either
them,
been excised or at least cut.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
but not LeVar Burton.
The LeVar Burton one was also
That was
just,
a
like
good
the
one.
right size
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
shape and like
And also the right
get out
energy.
here.
Yeah, also talking to somebody who has stuff to say. And
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that was,
Like the South Park thing just seems so like awkward.
Yeah, I'm sure the game's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I guess like
Well, a different writing team, like,
different writing.
who
But I mean,
knows?
if Trey and Matt
Well, I
wrote
think
the
they
jokes
write
and
it,
stuff, I think,
Oh,
yeah.
well, okay.
And so I'm not worried about.
But
It's going to be funny.
implementing that writing into a game is, that requires skill. That's not something that,
I really like Stick of Truth, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But I think I remember we did a quick look or something for it, and it's like it's not like one of those things you want to sit and laugh at with a group, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like
Sure.
I just want to sit and enjoy this at my own pace.
Yeah.
Especially the RPG pace of it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Like a big part of that game's appeal was the fact that like it felt like them finally coming and being like, look, we've had such a horrible history with video games in this franchise. Like we're throwing everything out on the table, doing everything we can to make this actually like a funny version of the show. Whereas this feels like the joke is, yeah, we're doing it again.
But it's that horrible history. Trey and Matt were never directly involved with those old like 64 games and Chef's Love Shack and all that. So like as soon as they got involved,
whatever, that's still
but like once they got there and they wrote the humor and everything, like it was really funny.
But it
so I'm
also
not worried about
they're
it being
not
funny.
infallible by any stretch.
No,
Yeah.
certainly not.
And South Park's pretty consistent.
If you like South Park,
not in recent
I do
years.
like South Park. I like
I think there
a
are
lot.
seasons of that show that are really good, and I think there are seasons of that show that miss wildly.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
think
that's
more recently there's been more misses than hits.
Oh, and I think to get back to your other point of like, it takes a talented developer to integrate good writing into interesting mechanics, and like that's where some of the best jokes in that first game were like, oh, this battle has something funny happening, and like it isn't just joke. Like
and I'm fine with fart humor, but like it seems like they lean a little too heavily on it. Like
I mean,
every battle is
you were
fart,
able
fart,
to
fart,
call
fart,
that
fart,
it was just going to be like, oh, they're going to see their parents having sex. Like, like that's the fact that like them revealing a game, you can kind of just call exactly what's going to happen with some of that stuff. Like, maybe says that.
Well, of course, half of that scene was him being called out on that being a really dumb thing to.
But if that's the joke they keep relying on, is that like they're just falling back on that like referencing we know this is dumb thing. Like I don't know.
And really self-referential to bits from the show and everything. Like
The point is this just did not display well in this presentation.
I didn't even know who that character was that came out at the end. Like,
oh yeah, PC Principal, yeah.
He was just from last season. No.
The Watch Dogs stuff I think we kind of talked about. But
Like I came out of yes, Is that just me?
No.
Like, I just
No.
think that just reads like super lame.
I think you said it, and I agree with you. Like, it looks like there are fun things to do in there, but like some of the
Yeah, I mean specifically like the tone of it, like the video game part of that
Yeah.
video game looks like something that I could really enjoy.
Well, like totally.
Like that's just a part in it where it's just like you take it like that's the first hour or first act, and like this is a bad way to phrase it, but like you grow up in the second part of like, oh shit, this is a lot more serious. Like we need to like not just be
or way less
goofballs.
serious, and like the goofball, like the writing on the goofball stuff gets better. Like that was
Right.
my problem.
I
Was
don't
like
know
I feel
about
like the writing through that playable sequence there, just a lot of the dialogue, and just like a lot of the tone, like power to the sheeple. Like that's not
what people who actually are interested and active in hacker like circles talk. That's not how they actually talk.
Yeah.
And it's also not goofy and fun in the way that like the stuff in Saints Row 3 was, right? Like go either direction, but pick a direction.
Like
and go with
that's
it.
the perception of hacking you see in like a bad CSI episode.
Right.
Like that's that CSI cyber show like writ large.
It super is.
and
But
I
not
guess
bad enough.
But not bad enough.
it's a fine CBS property.
Get Bow Wow in there and we can talk.
Not anymore.
Exactly. It just didn't. Yeah, not anymore. It just.
But
didn't
that last trailer
seem-
was like, if this is the stuff I'm doing, if it's just like I'm running up to cover and like hacking stuff and like crashing cars into other cars,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this and have
Yeah,
fun.
because I've seen
As
people
long as
like
it's decent.
as they watch some of the stuff that leaked out and got announced ahead of time, going like, "Oh, it just looks like it's wacky mischief." But then you watch that mission and it goes from just like, "I'm just a hooligan beating you up with an 8-ball," because it's just like we're crazy vandals and hackers and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like, check this shit out. Like it's like this weird escalation that makes perfect sense in that style of video game,
right?
But with the tone of a lot of the other stuff is just like,
that's really
okay, well if you're willing to take up arms against this like internet corporation, just storm the headquarters and get it done.
Right.
Like don't fucking like, well, we're gonna hack this car and do this stuff to prove them wrong. It's like, no, you're straight up gunning people down.
Right, yeah, right. Like your mission is to erase this hard drive or whatever, but like then you just killed a bunch of people. Like,
why sneak in at all? Just take the like,
you just
just
kind of
sit there
barely
with a sniper
leave,
rifle,
right,
the
like-
people that are fucking bashing the hard drive.
Yeah.
So I guess like the game is supposed to be about you approaching those missions in different ways. That there is kind of the more stealthy approach.
Does it
and,
recognize that in any way, or is it just you've completed that mission?
I mean, I literally saw that demo and then was told like, okay, there'll be kind of like the three kind of ways of playing would be like the kind of go loud sort of thing, the stealthy approach, and then maybe go a little more gadget heavy, and kind of do your stuff remotely.
But the stuff it looked good, and like the mechanics they're showing look interesting.
Yeah. So if they give you the right tool set, like I think that game will be like cool in a way that the first one was not.
You just roll
Though at
your eyes
times
a
the
lot.
first one was cool. Yes, exactly. But you might just like every time any character opens its mouth, you must go, "Fuck,
insufferable."
And that's a shame because I think there is a really great story you could tell around those mechanics and that sort of stuff.
Especially in San Francisco, like when that first leaked out or the rumor first happened, like, oh, it's going to be in San Francisco, it's going to be in Silicon Valley. Like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like if you're doing this like weird leftist radical anti-Big Brother,
it's very topical.
It's very topical, and like San Francisco is a good place for that.
Yeah.
People watch Silicon Valley, people get how like fucked up and ridiculous.
Yeah, so like the satire is there. Like there are ways to integrate that sort of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Except apparently it doesn't.
Yes.
Because apparently Big Brother 2.0. Hashtag Big Brother 2.0.
Yeah, apparently like laptop sticker what says epic fail on it.
Right.
Like that's not. Yeah. That I don't. It just feels out of touch. Like it was just written from like somewhere way far away in terms of tone and all that stuff. I don't know.
What else? Grow Up.
Yes.
Yeah. Curious about that.
I hope they talked about like, oh, you can drop seeds to make plants to give you new abilities to jump places. I hope that's like distinct enough and there's enough different abilities so that can last for what seems like a much longer game if it's a whole planet.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want like you. I think 6 hours is what I played the first game. I 100% of it. Really happy with it. Moved on.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want 30 hours of that.
Yeah.
I might want 20 hours if there's enough unique like puzzle solving.
The thing for me is the climbing. The core like handholdy stuff is so well accomplished that if I want a series of new and bigger challenges to apply those skills to. You know,
if
like,
it's
I
just
feel
a
like
bunch of new abilities, like you have a glider, or you can make these seed things. That's not quite enough.
Yeah, I
think.
got to the point where I wasn't even like carefully choosing my handholds. By the end, I was just booking up and down like sheer surfaces, and I want things that you can then apply that stuff to. So we'll see.
Trials of the Blood Dragon out now apparently.
Yeah,
will be.
play
Yeah.
that.
I like that. Looks really cool, but also, did anybody else play Super Awesome Max? Blah blah blah.
I didn't much care for it.
That's the thing.
Just,
like I played through that, and like every one of the courses that looked like a lot of that stuff, where it was like, oh, it's not a bike, it's a horse, or it's you're on foot or whatever. Those mechanics did not feel like they were well suited to what is actually just a dirt bike game.
Right. Yeah, I wonder gameplay-wise, because once they started adding tricks and stuff to Trials, I think that was Infusion. I did not like that at all. Like, Evolution was great. It's just you and a bike and flips, basically.
So there's like a boss fight in that last add-on, and like it just doesn't feel right. Like it's like you're asking the game to do things it wasn't designed for.
It's like it's they exactly. Like they tried to design missions that with whatever their tool set was, they just kind of stretched it maybe a little too far.
Maybe they went further with this and they did it right.
I like the idea of it getting goofy, but Trials at its core was always a really good game. Mechanically,
very technical.
And also goofy.
In a lot
goofy
of cases.
in like subtle ways. Like,
it didn't interfere with the gameplay.
Yeah, it was always like the finish line stuff.
Yeah, and then some stupid thing happens and you launch into space or whatever.
That's totally all right. I'm willing to give that another go. Like
by
the end of that, like I didn't end up playing much of the Trials Fusion DLC.
Right.
Because I kind of just had my fill of it and went away from it. But I feel like I'd be okay playing more of that sort of stuff. And if they have slapped better writing around it, and hopefully like stretch the tool set a little bit to make some of those weirder mechanics like fit, that could still be cool.
For Honor looked cool.
Yeah.
I want to check it out.
I enjoyed what I played of it last year, and I'm curious to see how meaty that campaign is. My suspicion is it's probably not super meaty. It feels like it's like, oh, here's some scenarios.
It's probably like a few hours for each.
Here's a way to learn how to play.
And I'm really curious about how deep the combat is. Like I enjoyed what I played of it in that like one match last year, but I'm curious if there's like technique to it to where like I can feel like I'm getting better over the course of 4 hours, 5 hours, or if it's just gonna feel like, I'm gonna lose all these matches, or it just feels random,
What is the multiplayer? Is it like a hold
It's like
point
capture
kind of
points.
thing?
It's like Battlefield style. Here are 3 points that you have to capture and hold, but like it's you and 3 or 4 other players as like badass characters, and also a bunch of mobs. Like regular characters.
So you just have to like defend or attack?
Or attack, yeah. It's like, and like you unlock abilities to where you can like call down arrow strikes and catapult stuff and stuff like that. Heal people.
Yeah, and then they showed Wildlands, which I think the demo maybe could have been a little better, but like whatever. The content of the game I thought looked good there.
If you take the voice stuff out, I mean that looks pretty fun if that all works the way it was shown.
Find it very frustrating that I can't talk about what I played yesterday because I would like to discuss the differences between that and what you guys saw.
Well, I think the thing that is definitely apparent, and it was apparent in the demo we sat down and watched last year, was just that their way of presenting this is going to be the most highly choreographed version of this possible.
Yeah.
This is not what the 99% of people's user experiences are going to be like.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm curious what that plays like as a single player game.
Yeah.
Like they've shown off these multiplayer, co-op things each time now, and like I might play that with friends, but like chances are I'll play the bulk of it alone. Like that's just how I play games most of the time. And I want to know if that holds up.
Yeah, because it's not like you're going to be able to set up an ambush that you can then take advantage of down the road. You're not going to have somebody there to do it for you.
Well, I mean, you'd think that they would have to scale things a bit to account for that sort of stuff.
But at that point, I then do start mentally comparing it to MGS5.
Right.
And like, this is a big open world military thing, and like that's a much harder comparison than to other co-op multiplayer things.
What's the date on that? Is that
March? Next March. Yeah.
Okay, March
17th or something.
That's a
It's definitely got some Far Cry-ish elements, but then again, old school Ghost Recon fans would probably just say Far Cry stole from old tactical shooters. But with the kind of circling a camp and tagging guys and all that stuff is super Far Cry.
There aren't like new concepts anymore though.
And I guess that's more or less Ubisoft.
Eagle thing,
Star Trek thing.
Eagle thing super looked like something that you would demo twice at a PAX or an E3 and be like, that was really fun. But then it comes out, it's like, this isn't a whole. I'm not going to sit down for 2 hours and play this.
$30 on this.
No.
Not that they said it was $30,
but that's a guess.
Yeah, it looked nice though. The art style looked a lot better than I feel like the last time I saw it. Last time I saw it, it looked like it was like, hey, we took the Assassin's Creed engine and assets and then made an Eagle game with it. Whereas this feels like now it has its own identity and its own style.
I wonder how that Star Trek thing will go, like online with random people.
Ooh,
could be great.
Just
no,
like
I'm not going to raise shields.
You raise shields.
Yeah, come over here. You raise shields. It's like an insubordination button as the captain.
I'm the fucking captain.
Is there any just raw footage of that thing out there yet?
No.
Like
not
I wonder
that
if
I've seen.
on like
maybe
a
there
Vive.
is, maybe they put out an asset dump or something in the wake of the press conference, but I bet it's just that.
I wonder if the whole game is just like you're like locked to your station and you can just kind of look around but just touch stuff, or like on a Vive.
I bet it's exactly
that. As opposed to like if you're on a Vive, you can get up and walk around the bridge or whatever.
Yeah, but I bet it is exactly. You are working this station and playing kind of a space teamish, but Artemis-ish sort of thing.
I still badly want to try that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, let's hope we get a look at that pretty soon. That'd be nice.
And then
it seems like they have decent stuff. Which in the end is all that matters. Like I was gonna say, like the press conference itself, I think was too long and had some pacing issues. But like who really cares?
Right.
Like the software looked
they
pretty
showed
good.
stuff.
Yeah,
They
they
showed
showed
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
And most of it looked good.
Yeah, and that steep.
Yes.
Like was.
Yeah.
Keep making games.
Looks
Make
neat.
new games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't just another Tom Clancy thing.
Yeah, me too.
It's Tom Clancy's Steep.
God damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here. When are we back on? We are
Sony,
back
right?
on
A little
for
bit.
Sony. We got a chunk of time here
Thank you.
before Sony starts. Let me load up this page here and see what it says.
I say it's like 6:37.
5:30.
Oh,
We'll be
5:30.
back on the internet.
Oh, not that long.
Not all that long.
See, about 2 hours.
Yeah, so
Sounds good.
We'll be back in a couple hours to finish out the last of the press conferences. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, the
we'll
Nintendo
not-
thing is
Yeah.
we'll look at some of that, but that's not a press conference.
Right.
So
Yes.
it's the last of the press conferences, and we'll see what Sony has to say about video games soon. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.
See ya.